Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns for what is live stream number 14, as we continue to battle Lilith and the Hulk. Good morning, hope you're well. We are back this morning for about 3.5 hours, just over, as we aim to continue the story. Yesterday we battled the fallen Hulk for the first time. Wasn't too bad a fight, to be honest. I was expecting it to be tougher. We did okay. And then at the end we actually managed to, we thought we'd encase Lilith and the Hulk in a cave, but we did see at the end it wasn't to be. So I'm not too sure where the story's taking us next. Obviously the Midnight Suns believed they'd done it, they'd succeeded, they'd stopped the prophecy and Lilith, but we know different, and they did realise at the end something was wrong. But where is the story going to go next? I was saying yesterday, I've been really impressed with how long the story is. The depth it has is really good. I know a lot of your time is taken up by speaking to the other characters, learning about them, upgrading your friendship level, research, upgrading your attacks and all that stuff. But even taking that out of the equation, the story itself is actually really intriguing and does keep you interested for quite a while. And the length of it is interesting. The only disappointment I had so far was the DLC for Deadpool, because it was over and done within 3 missions. And yes, he adds a lot of humour to the game, but I just feel his missions could have been longer. And although his missions have finished officially, vampires are still around, so it kind of still works, but it's just like, well, it should have been longer. Let me just check the sound. I just feel it could have been longer. And I have concerns with the new DLCs. We know Venom is coming up in the future. I don't know if at the end of the game you can actually carry on playing, or you have to start again. I don't know. I'm hoping, obviously, you can carry on. Otherwise, these new DLC characters are going to be too little too late, aren't they? That's the only concern. But we shall see. Right, I'm just going to tweet, which is where I struggle to type and talk, and then we'll crack on, and hopefully, in the next 3.5 hours, make more progress in the story. That is the plan. The other interesting thing with the Hulk is we obviously managed to get Wanda back. So could we potentially get the Hulk back on our side? You know, we managed to get the corruption away from Wanda. And I would have said that would have been harder in a way because of her magic and stuff. So I'm curious whether we can heal the Hulk and bring him on our side. That would be an interesting one to see what we could do with him. But I'm not sure where that's going to go. And obviously the story's not over. We still don't know really how the story's going to go going forward. And I'm definitely interested to find out. Okay, that is us ready to rumble. We have tweeted, we are ready. That's a little bit of advertising done. This is the last morning stream of the week. For those that aren't aware, next week we are going to start Hogwarts Legacy. Now, Monday morning stream will be Midnight Suns. Whether we've finished the story or not, it'll be Midnight Suns because there'll still be stuff to do. And then Tuesday morning we begin. There'll be a vote going on as well Monday morning for what house we pick. Should be interesting. Right, we've got 2 things to do here. Go to the common room and book club. Let's go to the common room first.
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope Aunt May
described as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
Try to
of
stop
Transia,
it, but
decimating a
You
remote
screwed
village
up,
at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can
These
say it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag
So we saw those portals being opened by
We're
Lilith.
in the end game now.
Okay, there is people to talk to before that. Let's do book club because that will increase friendship.
Coming
Blade
to
and the
book
others.
club tonight?
Meet you there.
Let's get moving.
So we'll do book club and then we'll go and speak to everyone in the common room. At least we're increasing friendship. That's the main thing here. We're probably not able to do a story mission straight away because we finished off yesterday's stream with one. So normally you're locked out and you've got to do a general mission first. There's a chance to use other characters.
I was up all night finishing this book. I should have read it earlier.
Okay. Speak to
My
everyone.
plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
It's more interested in the drink, isn't he?
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
Okay.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
It's all about the snacks.
Let's get this started.
I am ready.
This is always
All right,
good for
Logan, I
increasing
need to
friendship
know.
level, to be fair.
Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
That's some powerful symbolism.
Is it just me?
Friendship
or
level game with
do the
Blade
stellar
and
bodies
Captain America?
represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have
This is why
together
book club and
is
things like this are
fleeting.
good, because you're just
I
increasing
think
friendship
this is
level.
where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why
Friendship
the
level game
robot
with Blade
dog
again?
didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
I thought Crash vows that no queen of Wolverine should ever rule Deimos. That's all queens of yeah.
That makes no
Friendship
sense.
game with Wolverine
Why
and
say
friendship
Queen
level
of
game with
Royal
Captain
Blood?
America.
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space?
Does sound an
scrapper?
interesting book, doesn't it?
Really?
Friendship game with
You
Captain
don't see
America
it?
as well.
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
In Crash's spacesuit.
It is obvious. They put her
Friendship
in
level
Crash's.
games with Captain Marvel and Wolverine.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's
Friendship
the
level game with
actual
Captain Marvel?
princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Okay. quick conversation with everyone, and then we shall be able to do
Logan,
main
why
story.
did you pick this book? I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot dog.
Okay.
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
They haven't said who's picking the
but you
next
know
book,
I'm
so I'm
right.
assuming it might be the end of book club.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus
There we
until
go.
things
So
are
that's the last book
less
club.
apocalyptic.
That was better than I
I
expected.
enjoyed some of it, despite the drawbacks.
Oh, like what?
Sitting around.
My leisure activities rarely have such inactivity.
I'm right there with you. I almost pitched this as a workout for the body and the mind. Getting some cardio, maybe a bit of strength training.
So once this is done, we need to speak to someone in the common room. And
I was
then
going to call it the
I think
Book
that might be it for the
Cathalog
night,
Club.
and then we can go to a mission tomorrow.
Right. After I slept on it, I had the same reaction to my own idea.
Maybe next time.
Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
I don't know what you're seeing. She's an Avenger.
She is Earth's mightiest hero. It is difficult to compete with that.
Not at all. I have no interest in that.
Then why?
Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe.
She's safe,
from you.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
wants
never
someone
break
that
my
he
rule
can't
because I
hurt.
know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Please don't. I have no sympathy for the monster inside me, and neither
It's interesting
should you.
how Blade is
This
always
isn't
worried
really
about
me.
losing control.
It is about everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. On your way out?
Yep, so we're leaving.
I should
Time to
leave.
go.
Peace.
So now there's people in the common room we need to. We've got an ability to pick as well. Piercing Slash, which means it can be upgraded. And Rapid Healing. So, let's have a quick look. Piercing Slash is already upgraded, and it's modded, so there's no point in that one. Rapid Healing, on the other hand, hasn't been upgraded. And it's an epic move, so actually, let's pick that one. It means in the morning we should be able to hopefully have the essence to upgrade Rapid Healing for Wolverine. There we go. That's our selection. I'm just looking to see if there's anything arcane knowledge wise. Not by the looks of it. We don't always get arcane knowledge every time we look at something, but it's worth just checking. Nothing. Okay. So I'm just looking to see if we can do anything. Nope. Alright, so we got to do a common room. There's people to speak to. No essence.
Wanda,
Yep.
there's something I
Okay.
want to say to
Deadpool wants
you.
to talk to us. Is it just Deadpool? Have a look on the map. Wanda wants, I just walked past Wanda. She wants to talk to us as well. So this is evening anyway, so we need to go to sleep once someone's spoken to.
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego?
I actually don't know what can kill Hulk.
It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the entire world. Oh, 1 billion elephants. A duck the size of a house? Or maybe 2 mountains.
You are trying to distract me.
I see you are trying to help with hypotheticals.
Venture level game with Deadpool?
You've got the wrong guy, Hunter. I'm a problem solver, and we have a green guy to squash. Re-squash.
I appreciate the sentiment, but the others may not.
Why do you think I'm keeping it between you and me?
Because I am your favorite.
Bingo. After all that, we can add another L to the pile.
An L?
A loss.
You know, a loss. A goose egg. A big fat 0. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up the cheerleader attitude.
I believe in
I
us.
have faith we will still win in the end.
Where does this so-called faith come from? The Good Feelings supply store?
From myself and my friends, like you.
Right in the feels.
You sound in pain.
It's okay. I'm into it. Just take it sleazy, Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
Right, Deadpool's done. That's an extra friendship level gained. Let's speak to Wanda. And then that may be everyone.
Oh?
You were
I've got to wait for them to finish talking before
right
they speak to us.
about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
Caretaker and Wanda are talking. That's always something.
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things, too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
Sounds like they've made up.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you. I am sorry, Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
Okay, let's speak to
I
Wanda.
see you and Caretaker are on the mend.
At least they're getting on now.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. But how can I be happy about anything when the Temple of Cthon is wreaking havoc on my home? I grew up in Transia, you know. In a remote village at the foot of Mount Wondergore. It's all destroyed now. Along with those poor people's lives.
Your people survived
If
this.
Transians are anything like you, I have faith in their resiliency.
We are known for
Bunch of
being
level
a
gain?
tough crowd. It's a hard life there. Lots of conflict. Lots of tragedy.
Hard lives make hard people. They will survive. And one day, rebuild.
And I'd like to be around to help them. But first, we have to stop your mom. I'm afraid of her, you know. Of seeing her. I mean, what if it happens again? What if she turns me back into...
There is always that
Wanda?
risk, isn't there? We've
What
got it
if
out of
I-
her once, but could she be returned?
Go dark.
You don't have to confront if you don't want to. We'll pull you back into the light.
If it came to that, we would find a way of removing her corruption again.
I appreciate
Friendship level
that.
gained.
But I don't think you're going to have time for all that while you're also trying to stop Cthon from tentacle climbing into this dimension.
You're right. We probably would not have time to save you.
You wouldn't?
I'm joking.
I was going to say, you just said you
almost
would, and
got
then
me
now you're
there.
saying you might not.
No one is leaving you behind. Ever again.
We leave no one
Promise?
behind.
Cross my heart.
I still think maybe there's a chance of
I
the
have to
Hulk
get back
coming
to
to
the
our
news.
side, especially if we
See
got
what
Wanda
new
back.
horrors are befalling my hometown.
And it'd be
Do
quite
not
cool to
watch
have
too
Hulk
much of
in
it.
the team.
The overconsumption of news media is supposed to be bad for your mental health. Especially during an apocalypse.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. And I'm pretty sure I've experienced them all. I'll take my chances with a little cable news. Night.
Okay, 2 friendship level gained in total there. Who else needs to speak to us? I thought we'd done everyone. I can't see anyone else needs to speak to us. It does come up as if there is still someone to talk to, but I don't know who. It's telling me there is someone to speak to. Ah, Nico outside. Okay. So right, I couldn't see where they were, but it's Nico outside wants to talk to us.
guess. You came to rub it in.
You gotta let her
Tell me the
finish
Midnight Suns are
talking
just
to
a
Iron Man
bunch of
first.
Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig.
He's got a point. You've got to learn from your
I
failures.
mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my ego any.
Well, wait. Are you, like, actually being nice to me?
Well, nothing like impending doom to bring people together. But seriously, I admire what you tried to pull off back there. Took a lot of guts. Maybe next time, you'll get the glory.
I think the Midnight Suns did prove themselves.
Anytime, Nico.
It's just a shame it didn't quite work out the way we'd hoped.
Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her. We dropped a mountain on her head, and Lilith still managed to summon the Temple of Chthon. Way to go, team.
You have nothing to regret. It's not the end of the world yet. You have nothing to regret.
I, for one, regret nothing we did back there. And neither should you.
Too bad it was
When's your little game with Nico?
We do not know that yet.
Yet? You saw what happened. Now, ancient ugly squid god is gonna arrive any moment to feast on our souls.
Nico, I am not going to let that happen. Chosen one, remember?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The weight of this, it is not yours to carry, so just put it down.
Yeah.
Nico comes across as the unofficial leader of the Midnight Suns,
Alright,
isn't she?
I'm gonna stay out here a while and lick my wounds for a little bit longer.
She's
Thanks for
always the
checking
one
up on
wanting
me.
to put the Midnight Suns into battle.
Anytime.
And then when it goes badly, she's the one that wants to try and fix it. So it's quite interesting kind of how she comes across. Right, we can go to sleep now, then it will be the next day, and then we shall have a mission to do, a load of upgrades, and go from there. Will we see Lilith in our dreams? That'll be the interesting one. Normally when it goes light, it means we're seeing Lilith. We are seeing Lilith. Okay. This will be an interesting conversation.
You have gone too far, Mother.
I could say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
There's still time to correct that mistake. You left me no choice. You are not. You left me no choice.
What would you have me do? Allow you to destroy all of creation?
The Hulk was right. You are somewhat overdramatic.
The Hulk thinks we're
truth shall reveal
overdramatic.
itself soon enough. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
Oh, I hope we'll be ready. Will you be? Help me stop this. I will not hesitate. Help me stop this.
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you to stop. Let us both return to our graves and let the world know peace.
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him here.
Don't be ridiculous. Not him. Him. Your father.
Good point. Who is our
He
father?
once
That's
said
something we don't know
similar
either.
to me, several lifetimes ago.
I have never heard of you speak of him until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that. What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
She seems a bit sadder. She doesn't seem happy about things, which is weird. Okay, we should have some friendship upgrades, I think, as well. Oh, our door is shut. That's weird. Speak to Agatha. Oh, don't do that. Right, we need to select this first, come out of it, and then we can speak to her. It's always annoying when it doesn't quite work the first time. Although, we still can't talk to her. What is going on? It won't let me sleep. I may have to do a room upgrade just to get it to work. Let's just do a bookshelf. There we go. I don't want to do upgrades, but cause this kind of stuff doesn't bother me. But it won't let us speak to her, so I still won't let us. What is going on?
Agatha?
Oh, okay, I've just pressed it anyway. It didn't come up, but I still pressed it.
Do you have a moment?
For you? Of course.
You always came to me for advice when vexed by a difficult problem. Never Sarah.
You gave good advice. It sounds like you need... You gave good advice.
I could always count on your wisdom.
Really? I always feared I was flying by the seat of my broom. Did I tell you I had one of those in the 1960s? Quite comfortable.
We're going to have a flying broom on Tuesday.
Seated broom? Where is it now? Can I see it?
Lost in the chaos of an unforgettable music festival. It was a wild year.
A shame. So, what troubles you?
Other than the end of the world, obviously.
I don't know how to say this without sounding melodramatic, but despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for the people I love is haunt a library and play macabre tour guide.
Agatha.
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the team together. But I never have felt more...
More dead?
Useless.
Close.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I'll leave you to your rest.
So interesting that she's struggling with being a ghost and not being able to help.
Good night.
Agatha.
Oh, Wanda heard
Hunter,
it.
I'm coming in.
Wanda heard us speaking to Agatha.
Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
I'm not going to lie. I don't like lying, so we won't lie. Finally, someone else can sense Agatha.
I am surprised you can hear Agatha.
Then you don't deny it?
Of course not.
Why would I? Especially to you.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why didn't you tell Caretaker?
Because she doesn't want us to. I promised Agatha.
I made a promise not to tell.
To who?
Agatha.
Then why now?
Because if you can hear Agatha, the two of you need to have a long talk.
They do.
I don't know if I could face her.
Then let me talk to her.
All right. I'm trusting you, Hunter.
Good night.
Okay, we can go back to sleep now. And then we'll have missions the next day to do. I don't think we'll be able to do a story mission. Normally they are locked behind a general mission, so we'll be able to see. Can Wolverine is healed. His hand size has increased by 1. I don't know what the hand size increase matters with combat, but for some reason we get it all the time. Okay, we're going to have upgrades to do. There's a couple of people to speak to. There's also Superlink. I think there'll be a couple of people to upgrade friendship level wise. Oh, there's one, Captain America. So let's go and see him. This will be a friendship level upgrade.
When I first heard about Lilith and her apocalypse, I was skeptical that a resurrected half-demon warrior from the 17th century was going to be our best shot at beating her forces of darkness back.
And now?
Nico and company made the right call when they raised you from the dead. Because I'm pretty sure you're the one who's going to save the day.
He's confident in us, at least. big compliment coming from
That
you.
is quite a meaningful compliment coming from you, but I'm just doing the best I can.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You managed to do the right thing and get things done, which is a rare talent for the average person. But from Lilith's kid, I definitely did not expect this level of leadership from you.
You think I'm leading material?
You think I have what it takes to be a leader?
Hunter has doubted
No,
himself several
Hunter.
times over.
I know you have what it takes.
The others haven't doubted
You
him, it
just
seems.
need time to stew. Grow
They've
into
questioned
yourself.
things, but they've never really doubted him.
When I enlisted, I was 90 pounds soaking wet. A light breeze would have knocked me over. Not what you call captain material. But I didn't give up. And I won't let you either.
Okay, friendship is magic trophy achieved. We've increased our friendship team level to level 8. We've also increased Captain America's friendship level to level 3. He's now gained block. Captain America and his combo partner gain block now. And there we are. We are up to level 8. Additional team abilities unlocked. Deal massive damage to a single target. Okay. So we gained. That's really good to have gained. Right, there's no one else in the Super Link to speak to. We've got the Caretaker to speak to and Agatha, but before that, let's go and do upgrades first. I like to do all the upgrades before we go and speak to people, because you never know when you've got to do something specific for them. Nothing to pick up in here.
Hey, Doc.
So, the old 3-4 completed. This is a yard upgrade. It's a teamwork schematic. So we can't do a rise, we need to upgrade a Nico ability for that one, which would be a legendary combat item. So we'll have to have a look at the other two. So we've got Evil Eye Totem, the schematic we could then have, and a combat item. Or we can do we'll do the legendary, the good stuff. So we'll do that. It gives us a legendary combat item. We've got an artifact we can study, which will increase our level. We didn't really want to go for an artifact, but it's part of the main story. So it was a reward we gained during the main story. There we go, a load of essence.
This should serve our purposes
And we've gained a cup of endless years. That's our research level increase to level 10. I haven't looked at trophies actually yet for this. We'll do that when the story finishes, as we always do. So we've now upgraded all the way to level 10. There's only one more level to go, to be honest. So we're getting there with research. Okay, gamma cord analysis.
Okay, what's up?
We can unlock the other research if we upgrade one of Nico's abilities. So we've got to think about Nico in this one. Let's see what we get though.
Sometimes.
Oh, new ability for Nico. Witch Storm. Target an enemy, damage them or random nearby enemies 4 times. That's quite cool. Call to Arms. That's one we've already got. I don't think we use it. Straight to Hell. Modded ability. It's modded because it gives us free heroism if we use it. And Trapdoor. Okay. Let's have a look at Straight to Hell. So we currently do have a Straight to Hell, but it's not modded. So I think that might be worth it. We could upgrade Trapdoor. Trapdoor already is modded and upgraded, so Trapdoor's no point. Call to Arms we don't use, so I think the new ability for Nico and Straight to Hell modded is the ones to use. That's pretty good.
Don't forget to write.
Tony wants to speak to us. Let's have a look about the upgrades for in here. Okay, we have got enough money to do the Empowered Anvil, which will re-roll 1 card whenever a gamma cord is analysed, so we can actually change a card. I think that's probably worth it, to be fair. Let's do it. It's the first, we've been struggling with credits for ages to actually upgrade any of the areas, so that's a bonus to have got one done. Wish I'd done it before we did the last lot of cards, but it's fine. Challenges, we've still got this Hunter challenge. We've tried this before and can't complete it. We'll gain his Midnight Sun combat suit if we can. But let's give it a go now. We're here now. Let's give it a go. We've tried this a couple of times previously. And we need a certain move to do the mission. And it never came last time. I do wonder if it's a bit random. And that's why we couldn't do it previously. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to see what happens. But there is a certain move you have to use. And it never came up. So we could never use it. Which is a bit weird. But to have his Midnight Sun suit would be quite cool. So we're going to destroy the crystal to acquire the Bladestorm ability card. Chances fail if there are no more cards to play or the turn ends. Redraw and move disabled. They're infinite card plays. Destroy the crystal. Okay. We've got forceful knockback. So the issue we had previously, it says use the Whisper of Memory to destroy the crystal. We haven't got the Whisper of Memory move. That's not the Whisper. Oh, hang on. Is that the... That doesn't... Whisper of Memory. Oh, I know what we've got to do. We've actually got to use Forceful Knockback to knock them into the crystal. I've actually figured out what we have to do here. Let's take this guy out. I know exactly what we need to do now, and we couldn't do this before. We couldn't figure out how to do it. I actually know what we need to do. Forceful knockback on that. Ah, we can't get him into there. He's nowhere near the crystal. We've actually got to knock one of these into the crystal, but annoyingly, they're nowhere near. So how does that work? If they're nowhere near, how do we knock them into the crystal? As I say, we've failed this a couple of times because we can't actually do what it needs us to do. No new enemies are now going to appear though. So yeah, we can't knock him into the crystal. That's failed. There we go. Challenge failed. I don't quite know what we know we've got it. So what we figured out, they are what we need to knock into the crystal. But how do we move them into that area? There's no way of moving them, is there? That's the problem. I can't physically move. Somehow we've got to knock them into the crystal, but I don't quite understand how we do that. Use Whisper of Memory to destroy the crystal. Will that destroy it in one? Immune to knockback. Oh, I know what. I think I know what to do. Well, do I though? Obviously, we need Forceful Knockback there. We've got Whip over here as well. Just trying to think if we move direction, does that help? We can't actually physically move. Let's grab this. I don't know if this is going to work. They seem too far away. There's obviously a puzzle to solve to make this work. But if we do charge on the crystal again. Hang on. That's forceful. They're all forceful knockback though. What does this one have? Yeah, charge. We've got to pull one of these into the crystal. That's the thing. But obviously, I can't get them to come to where we are. So whip. Again, they're nowhere near. Ah, that won't kill it. So if we can do this and not kill it, then we've got a chance of moving it. Don't kill it. Okay, it's still alive. I think I know. Okay, I think I know what we need to do. Obviously, if we can get his legendary outfit, brilliant. We'll give this another go. I think I know what we need to do. We need to move these so they're closer to the crystal. So if we do that, he can only go backwards. This is the question here. We need that. If we do on this one, can move him to there and he doesn't get killed. Okay. What about if we use charge now? We've got to take this one out. And now we've got to work out how we can get the other one moved. We need to be behind this one, I think. Or do we? Whip can move him over there. May have figured it out. I say may, I don't know for sure. It's not going to hit the crystal there though, is it? Okay. I can get another charge there. We've obviously messed up a little bit of positioning because I can't get the positioning to do this. Yeah, we've messed up. So it's all about that positioning to try and get the one of those to hit the crystal. That's what we've got to do. At least you figured it out, but it's now getting that right. And I think it's going to be down to what one we go for first. Obviously, whip, I think, is a big one. And obviously, this is important. Let's go there. I think this is where whip's going to come in play, I think. So if we do charge to there, because we want to be behind that one to be able to move them a little bit more. Right, we're going to go for whip in a second, but not yet. So we'll charge on this one. Again, we want to move them over there. We don't want them to be knocked out. Now we take the other one down over in the corner. Which will gain us whip. I think we may have done this. I may be wrong, but I think I've got this in the bag. Which means a legendary outfit will now be on us. Right. We go charge here. Yeah, they're not going to be knocked out. And forceful knockback now, in theory, should knock them into the crystal, and that's job done. There we go. Will it knock out the crystal, though? I'm hoping so. We did it. We actually did it. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. There's another crystal. Why is there another crystal? Use Blade Storm, destroy the crystal. Okay. It's a legendary move, this one. We'll use this to destroy the crystal. And then this should be the Hunter's legendary outfit. The only legendary move we've actually got so far is Summon Charlie. We haven't used it in a fight yet. It's something I wanted to use. We just haven't had the chance. Trophy achieved, you absolute legend. 3 stars, nice. Blade Storm is now a new move for the Hunter. That does look good. We've gained his legendary combat suit and his Shadow Stalker legendary passive. Once per encounter, we draw a heroic card to gain concealed as a passive move. So we actually did the challenge. It's taken us a while, mainly because we couldn't figure out what we had to do. But once we realised what we had to do, that's a massive bonus there. Do we then open up challenges for other people? No. So no one else has got a challenge as of yet. The Hunter's done. So if we go into the Hunter, we can now change his outfit. And I don't do outfits, but if they're going to be the legendary outfits, I think we should. And it's his Midnight Sun outfit as well. That's his Midnight Sun outfit. That's the only time I'm going to change outfits, if it's going to be their Midnight Sun outfits. Other than that, I'm not too worried. Right, we need to put this move in. Blade Storm, it's another legendary move. It means getting rid of something, though. Holy Burst is pretty good. I don't really want to get rid of that, but I might not have a choice here. Or we get rid of Quick Slash. I don't think we can... Not sure if we can get rid of some of these. Let's do that one. Oh, we'll let us... no, maximum 4 heroics allowed. Okay, so that one we can't get rid of. Well, I can't remember what it was now, though. It was this one, wasn't it? Last sight. So we need to get rid of one of these heroic moves. Whip is really good. We could get rid of Holy Burst. Or we get rid of Guardian Strike. I think, yeah, I think that one. Got that. Maximum 1. Oh, it's only allowed 1. Oh, wow, okay. We're only allowed 1 legendary move. So we can either keep Summon Charlie, or we could put the other legendary in. The other legendary, it's disappeared on us now, isn't it? It's there. Blade Storm. Damage and force knockback each enemy in an area. Do you know what? I would get rid of Charlie. I think I want to. We haven't really used it, but I want to see how Blade Storm works. It's the second legendary move we've ever gained, but I want to see how it works. And while we're here, we need to quickly do the moves we got from other people. So ready for when we upgrade. So straight to hell. Okay, that's weird. Oh no, it's the same. So I'm just trying to wonder why it was different, but it's not. We want the modded one on. There we go. We should be able to upgrade that. Nico, she gained a new move which looks really good. Witch Storm. Okay, Empower, change the cost of heroic cost to 0. Do you know what? Let's give it a Swarm. And put in Witch Storm. That's her done. And then Wolverine, he gained an ability, Rapid Healing. We're going to use that for upgrading his current Rapid Healing. Right, so that's all done. Tony Stark wants to talk to us. Let's have a quick. He wants to help us to help him.
Can I ask a favor?
What do you think? Is it just a job or does style matter? I mean, how come we're not all just wearing camouflage? I'd wear a brown sack in the bat if it gave me an advantage. Style mattered little to me. That's kind of my kind of logic. I believe you can crush skulls and look good doing it. Gain gloss. I don't want gloss. He's basically saying, what do you think? Should you have a proper uniform in fights or not? I'd rather take the essence, and I don't really bother with cosmetics, so I'll go for that.
Thanks, Hunter.
It's a decent amount of cosmetics there from him. From attack essence, sorry.
Hunter, good to see you.
Some gloss over here. Right, let's head to the yard, and then we'll look who we need to speak to, and then we'll do a mission. Should be mission time. There was some, yeah, there we go.
Remember that time we fought together in Madripoor?
Okay, yard upgrades, I'm pretty sure we can't afford any of them. We've got the food truck we need to do as well at some point. We need credits. I guarantee we can't do daily sparring even though we haven't got enough credits for daily sparring. I kind of guessed that would happen. Who's injured? Magic is injured, so she's got to go and into the combat therapy. Now, you upgrade abilities. What have we got? So straight to hell can now be upgraded. 90 skill essence. I want to check everyone else first. Nico's probably more important. Ah, there we do. That's a swarm ability. That also now unlocks a research one that we need to do. That's a lower level than what we're doing. So that's that done. Wolverine's rapid healing. If we upgrade, it cures more health. Oh wow, okay, we want that. So we do that instead of
Let's see him try to
the other one. Our training XP has increased now to level 18. So we haven't got enough to do anyone else. Oh, we can. We can do 90 attack as a quick jab plus. Let's do that.
This'll make a difference.
The hunter ability we can upgrade and nothing that we really use, so that's fine. And Ghost Rider we need more skill essence to do his move. So that's everything done there. Let's now have a look who we need to speak to. So, Caretaker, Wanda, Agatha. They're the three we need to speak to. Let's grab the gifts first. Okay, let's speak to the Caretaker first, I think.
Can you please drive by Maze?
Oh, wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. So, we sent Deadpool on a hero up, and he's come back with 2 rewards. Spread the Love, but with modded. And Mag Dump modded as well. Hellcat's instincts were spot on. Deadpool and her busted the party and found Satana, Hellstorm, and the Lilith worshipping followers. They've taken over the underground party scene, draining dancers' life force through the music. Deadpool and Hellcat fought them out of town and put an end to the audio-centered form of vampirism. Nice. Right, we haven't got enough intel to do the next one. We also need upgrades for this, and we can't afford them. So we need credits, we need intel, we need lots of different things. What we'll do is go to Deadpool and have a look at those new moves and how they work for us. So Mag Dump is modded, so we can put that in play, and then we may be able to upgrade that if we've got what we need. Did I put the wrong one in? I have, haven't I? Yeah. Mag Dump is there. And then the other one we gained was Spread the Love. We don't use Spread the Love, to be fair. But it's got 25% chance to now stun. I don't want to take anything else out. I actually like anything else. So I think we'll leave it as is. We'll see if we can upgrade Mag Dump first. We may not be able to. We may not have the essence, to be fair.
Think Dr.
Have a look.
Practice makes perfect.
We have 120. So Mag Dump can now be upgraded, does more damage.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Okay. The only downside now, that costs more for us to actually do. I think it went up to 5 heroism for us to do it. Mag Dump. Yeah, it costs 5, but it does a lot more damage. Okay. So I'm going to speak to the caretaker, as she's going to be the closest one to us.
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak last night. It's just, I'm still in a bit of shock.
I've got a feeling a story mission will be
My mind
locked
has
behind
been
the general
spinning,
mission.
trying to process it all.
We're all in shock.
You are not the only one whose mind is spinning. Everyone here, present company included, have been rattled by the events of days past.
We are on the precipice of doom, aren't we? Still, though, there's no excuse. I must pull myself together. At any moment, my sister will unleash Chthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back to normal before Agatha passed. Half of me wishes she was here so I could ask her for guidance, for a way out of this mess.
And the other half?
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horrors of what a Chthon reign would bring. Still, I wonder what she would say if she was here.
She'd tell you kick Leo's ass, she'd want you to forgive Wanda. Maybe she is here. We promised her we wouldn't tell her. She'd tell you to kick Leo's
Well, I
ass.
know she would not want you to throw in the towel before the fight is finished.
No, she wouldn't. She would want us to give it every ounce of strength we have left.
Then let us do just that. Let us kick Lilith's ass back to hell. Show her who's the better sister.
Thanks for the like, it much appreciated.
I've been wanting to do that
Shayla,
since
good
third
morning,
grade.
how are you?
The blood had third grade.
I meant that.
Apologies if I did
figuratively.
pronounce that wrong. Hopefully I didn't.
I need to get my
My
head
pronunciation
together.
isn't brilliant, to be fair,
Now
of
that the
certain
Temple
names
of
and
Chthon is
words and
revealed,
things.
our
So,
options
good
are
morning. I do
dwindling.
hope you're well. Okay, that's her spoken to. We've got Wanda and Agatha to speak to. Speak to Wanda first.
This is the first time I've been here since I had to leave the Abbey.
And?
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind. I can't imagine how much pressure it would be to carry that kind of secret. Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust you're doing the best you can.
I appreciate that.
It has not been easy.
Then I won't add to
Friendship
your
level
burden.
gained with Wanda.
I don't know what I expected to find here.
Books, usually.
Thank you for that. I meant, Agatha and I spent so much time here, I expected to feel, I don't know, anything at all.
She expected to see
Instead,
Agatha. That's
I'm
what she's
just
expecting.
numb. I'm starting to feel guilty that I don't feel guilty.
I can lend an ear.
If you want to talk about it, I will listen.
Thank you, but I don't want to
Friendship level
distract
gained
from
again.
what I'm sure will be a busy day for you.
It is no trouble.
I know. But also, I need to figure it out for myself before I can talk about it. If the offer's still open later, I'll take you up on it.
I understand.
Well, I should get back to
Okay,
my
so that's
studies.
her done. I think it's just Agatha left to speak to before we pick a mission. Double check. Yeah, just Agatha, and then we can do a mission. Like I say, I think it's going to be a general
Hello.
mission.
Agatha, a moment?
Yes, Hunter? And why are we whispering?
Because Wanda's nearby. We're just speaking
Meet
private.
me in my room. We need to talk.
All right.
We're basically going to tell her that
What is
Wanda
this
knows.
about?
Wanda knows. There we
Wanda
go.
knows you are.
Why is it a choice? If there's no other
Last
options for
night,
choices,
she
should be a choice. It
overheard
should
us
just be said.
speaking.
She did?
She confronted me and demanded to know where you were.
What did you tell her?
I could not lie to her. Not about this.
I'm glad you didn't.
Okay.
If Wanda overheard me, the rules have changed.
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. I'll seek you out after the mission.
Okay, so after the mission,
here I go.
We're going to tell Wanda and that Agatha is
like
not alive, but she's here. And hopefully she'll be able to speak to her. There's no one else to talk to. There's nothing else to do. So it is mission time. Let's grab the essence. Let's go and get ourselves into a mission, shall we? Just double check the map. There's no one to talk to. I think we're all good. Alright, I'm guessing story mission will be locked, but we shall find out now. The story mission is locked. Crossroads, we need to do a general mission first. Now, we need credits, intel. There are two big things we need, credits and intel. We actually gained intel from doing the story mission. Okay, we've got an epic gamma core and credits there. Essence, we do need essence to be fair for upgrades. Gamma core artifact. So possibly Captain America's, but it's meant to be hard, that one. It's going to be interesting. Blueprints and gamma core there. Intel. That's meant to be an easy mission. So we've got a choice between Iron Man's easy mission and Captain America's hard mission for intel or credits. I think we go for credits. We need upgrades. We've got so many places, things we need to upgrade. It's going to be hard though, but I like a hard mission. We have to use Captain America, which is fine. Now, we don't normally use the Hunter on these missions. We can't use magic because she's injured. So, my thinking is Deadpool. I'm thinking Deadpool and Wolverine, to be fair. Wanda, we need to use more in missions to get better moves, but she's kind of, I don't know, we haven't really upgraded her enough to really utilise her, really. We haven't got any major abilities, so we've got a bit stuck on abilities as well. I think that's a decent team, though. Wolverine and Deadpool do work well together. We'll see how we go. It's meant to be a hard mission, so we'll see how difficult this will be. We need the credits, so the credits are the big thing, because then we can do upgrades, and that's the one thing we're really missing. We have gained 2 trophies, though. Destroy the Hydra devices. Enemy reinforcements grow stronger each turn. Move quickly. Okay.
We've seen what those rift charges can do. You can't allow Hydra to detonate from here.
So we got to destroy those then. Do we need to do it by card, or can we just... Oh, there's a key card there. Can we select them straight away?
I think they've got a crush on you-know-who.
Enlightened.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies.
I think we can just focus on them straight away, apart from one that's, you know, that's covered. Okay, Captain America's got his block. Deadpool's starting with staying alive. So Deadpool now recovers health after each turn, which is a massive bonus. He's enlightened, so his hand size increased by 1 for the first 2 turns. He also has healing factor. He recovers health. Okay, the key card would be important because that would enable us to get whatever the reward that is. What have we got? We've got 1 hero combo there, but they also gain a lot of blocks. That's not bad. Obviously, on Fuego is going to be very, very much needed for Deadpool. We can take that. We could take 2 hounds out in 1 here and gain the red key card and gain the card play back. So that's a good start. The main point of this is to get them down as quickly as possible because reinforcements will only get harder. So we do need a big move on that object. We've got the card play refunded, which is a bonus, and he's gaining on Fuego. It makes him stronger and his move stronger as well. How much block is that? 117. Okay. Have we got any more quick moves? We haven't. Okay, no more quick moves. We've also got no moves for Captain America, strangely. We have got the red key card. I think we go and get the reward straight away, but let's change to Captain America, as we've got no moves for him anyway. That's the rewards done. We don't have to think about it. That's done. It's always a choice between enemies and objective, and it's trying to balance that. Obviously, that's an issue. Death from above, though, is that an area? It's not an area attack, is it? No, it's an actual single attack. We have got Berserk for Wolverine. Force to knock back, apply one vulnerable target if target is targeting Wolverine. They're actually not targeting many people. If I could knock someone into that would be good. Okay, can't knock them into there. I'm guessing I can't knock that one. No. The idea is if we can knock someone into something, that helps massively, but we can't there. Right. 2 plays left. I'm guessing that's not going to go the way we want either, though. He can't be knocked back. We know that. We could just target this. That'll do some damage at least. Let's do that, so we've got some damage on one of them this turn. Now we need to have a look at enemies and see who they're focused on and see if we can deal with any of those as well. We have got push. And Captain America potentially could push that into that. He's targeting Captain America, he's targeting Captain America, no target there. Deadpool, Deadpool. So Wolverine isn't being targeted. So we might as well save that move. Eviscerate is chained. Okay, that's going to be knocked out. I might take down his shield as well. There we go. So Wolverine's now going to gain counter. Although he's not being focused on. We have Taunted now, so we're going to gain counter. So when they attack, Wolverine is going to actually do some damage to them. Right, we have got... Oh, he is being targeted for this guy. I forgot about this guy. We have got a push. What's the best thing to do here? Okay, that won't do any damage. We can't knock him back, so I think he's immune to push, to be fair. This guy can be pushed though, but actually there's a bit of damage there. It's not major, is it? This guy won't knock him out. If we're not going to knock him out, push can be a bit pointless. So the only real one I think we can do that's going to do any damage is the guy to the side, potentially. What about... No. Ah. We can damage him, but nothing major. Nothing there. Nothing there, annoyingly. And I'm guessing Deadpool will be similar. So it's a choice between taking down this guy's shield a little bit or damaging him a little bit. Let's damage him a little bit. Right, that's the end of the turn. We've got nothing else we can do. I'm hoping... I know it says enemies are going to get harder. We've made the right decision by getting the case early. Let's see what happens. None will pass. It will lose health every time he gets his shields. That's something. Nice counter by Wolverine. That's big damage there. We'll counter back as well. I think we've still got one more attack, haven't we? Okay, he's going to apply vulnerable. That's fine. He's going to go invisible as well. That's not an issue. We have got rapid healing for Wolverine, so I'm hoping that'll do something. Deadpool's lost his block now. One reinforcement. They didn't say reinforcements would be stronger, but... Oh, wow, he just healed the big guy. That's annoying. Okay. And he's now protecting the other one. Deadpool and Wolverine will heal a little bit as well from their usual things. Wolverine's one we need to look at. He's vulnerable to attacks now for one turn. So, what can we do here? Power Slash. Who's targeting Wolverine? This guy who we can't do anything to because he's invisible. Until we get him visible, we can't do anything with him. So that's kind of pointless because the damage is the main thing there. Yeah. Could make him go berserk. He will also gain life steal, which will help. We got overpowered for Deadpool. If anyone's targeting him, that might be a good one. This one here, but the actual force knockback won't work because he's there. This knockback might work though. Hang on a second. can we do overpowered on this guy and knock him out, and we can take out the other guy over there. That'll do. The more enemies we take out, the better. Especially a double KO.
Nice work.
And more Fuego. The reason the Fuego is important is because of what he brings to the party. He actually does a lot more damage with Fuego. Wolverine's being targeted by this guy. Which helps, he got 170. I think that'll be okay. Deadpool, Captain America. He's not targeting anyone, strangely. Okay. We could do life steal. We haven't got any quick moves, annoyingly, so we're not going to get any moves back. What do we do? What's the right combination here? I'm wondering Berserk. And then Power Slash followed by it. Obviously we want to do damage, that's the problem. I'm thinking Berserk for Wolverine. He'll gain life steal.
Want it done right, gotta do it.
Okay, hero combo is there. We've got 2 hero combos whenever we're ready. Lethal Pounce does 51. We've got Piercing Slash. Oh, that's not a bad shout. It does extra damage because if they got blocked. That's a very good shout, I think. Do that. Right. We've only got push left now. I'm kind of thinking push the big guy into that, to be fair. Wolverine's nearly back to full health. We can push the big guy into that and take him down. It won't destroy him, it won't destroy the thing. It'll do damage, which is important. Or we do the Hound. I think that's the right thing. Obviously, he loses health every time he puts a shield down as well, so we've got to know he's going to lose health there. A Piercing Strike was pretty good. A hero combo would be a bonus on these because that would do a lot of damage, maybe knock him out in one. That's only got 92 health now, that one. Right, we're going to end a turn. Hopefully we can survive this. We should do. I don't know what enemies are going to come in as reinforcements.
My turn next.
249 damage. Wolverine's down. It's KO'd.
Pressure, right?
That guy did a massive amount of damage out of nowhere. I wouldn't have expected him to do that kind of damage. That is ridiculous. They killed the big guy as well, which is annoying. Did not expect that kind of damage there. Okay. Right, we can revive for free, or we can use the rapid regeneration. Might as well use the rapid regeneration, that keeps us having the other ones. Let's do that. Wolverine is back in the fight. I wasn't expecting the 249 damage in one shot, to be fair. Right, what do we got? We've got to try and do as much damage as possible here. No one's targeting Wolverine. Can't knock his shield down. Haven't got any Deadpool moves, annoyingly. Let's get rid of that. Right, shield bounce we can't do. What have we got here? Don't discard the next played hero card. Give attack cards in your hand critical for the rest of the mission. Let's do that one. Blessed Blade. Okay, so all attack cards have now got more damage to them. We could give a load of block to Captain America. There's a lot of enemies targeting Deadpool. So I wonder if we take that away from Deadpool and give it to Captain America to dig in.
Looks like you could use a hand.
That way, so he's taunted everyone. We can still take enemies out. It's not the end of the world. Lethal Pounce, just chain twice. Can't take them out. Can take one Hound out here. I was hoping we'd take more people out, to be fair. We need to take this one out. He keeps healing the big guy as well, to be fair. Although, let's attack the big guy. They will attack Wolverine at the end of the turn. That's some of his shield down.
That's some move.
Okay, we've got one card play left. That will take his shield down and health down massively there. Just seeing who else he could target. Let's go there. Shield down means we can push him again if we damage the thing behind him. Protection is lost. Focus on trying to take these out. We've got one push left and that's it. We push him into that. In theory, that should do the damage. Captain America hopefully will survive the turn. He has got blocked, but he's going to be attacked by a lot of people. Trying to focus on enemies and not being taken out, but at the same time focus on the objective. Thanks for the like, videos, much appreciated. 60 health, that's still got full health. We're going to have new enemies coming in as well. We want the hero combos. The hero combos will take out one of these in one shot. That's what we're trying to get to. We need 2 more heroism for that. Well, we knew Deadpool was taking a hit from the big guy, but that's fine. The Captain America wants us to be taunted with him. Okay, shield is going down quickly. Shield is down. He's going to be made vulnerable now. He's going to conceal, that's fine. He survived. That's the important thing here. He did survive. 1 reinforcement. Big guy's been healed again. That's really annoying that they keep healing the big guy. It really is. We keep taking his shield down, which takes away his health. And yet he keeps being helped every time. Right. So Captain America obviously has lost some health.
Nothing to get worked up about down here.
Wolverine should have healed as well there. It's only when a card's redrawn, isn't it? Right, we need to take this one down. Keep taking the shield down is annoying, but we haven't got much choice. That one's nearly down as it is. Hang on a sec. We can do forceful knockback on this. It won't take him out. If we can get a hero combo, we can destroy one of these in one. That will do quite a lot of damage there, actually. Let's do that. 69 damage. Good. Right, we need one more heroism. We can do one of these big moves as well. Remember, we can't do knockback. Or we could use Tactician. I know we're not taking any enemies out, but Tactician will give us block to everyone. Let's do that. Now we can do a hero combo and take out at least one of the objectives. We can actually do mag dump as well. Oh, that would do a lot of damage there. I know we're going to do objectives, but that would do a lot of damage. Now, let's do hero combo. Hero combo will take out... Oh, we can't select a hero combo. That's annoying. Oh, okay, let's do hero combo on the big guy. I thought we could use hero combo on those, but we can't. Although we could take it out with mag dump. We could knock out one with mag dump. Yeah, let's take one out. I know it's big, but I think it will do it. It will do the job in one. At least that's one objective done. We've got one more to go.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay, we have got one more objective to go.
Not out of the woods yet.
We're definitely not out of the woods yet. Okay, let's go to Wolverine. Obviously, we need to survive the turn as well. Deadpool's going to take a few hits here, I'm sure, by the looks of it. Do that though. It's the healing that guy keeps giving the big guy. That's the issue. We need to focus on getting the other guy's shield down.
Targeting systems active.
We're going to have to focus on getting his shield down to damage that, because that's nearly out. We could probably win this next turn. Wolverine's going to be attacked by 2 hounds. That may take him down. To be fair. We have got redraw. I can heal him with redraw now. Can we get rid of? Damage until each enemy in area for 1 week. Let's redraw that. Does it have to be his cards? Yeah. Okay, so let's get rid of quick swipe. That will heal him a little bit. There we go. So that's that. At least he's healed a little bit. Captain America's got a decent block. A little bit of a block for Deadpool. It's these hounds attacking Wolverine I'm worried about. There's not much we can do about that. Let's see what happens at the end of the turn. Obviously, this is only a general mission. We need to do this one to end the story. 72. 72. He's still in the fight. Deadpool lost his block. Oh, wow. That was worse than I thought. Captain America's down. That was a lot worse than I expected there.
Looks like they called for help.
Okay. Big guy, we need to get him shield down as quickly as possible and damage the thing behind him, and that should be mission over. Don't heal him. Okay. That's not what I wanted at all. We draw one card. I suppose altogether now is what we can do. We need to take him out as quickly as possible here. That will give us 2, and then we can do Pain Pinata. Damage isn't fantastic though. Oh, we could restore it over. So it's taking 72 damage at the end of the turn. If we can't take this out this turn, we need to heal badly. Still all together now. This is going to be tricky, I think, to win. There we go. He's wounded. That's a little bit of damage. Right, what have we got? We've got a quick shot, which will give us an extra move if we take one out. We take anyone out with quick shot. No, 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 no. Okay, so that doesn't help us. Yeah, I've got Pain Pinata. It won't take the whole shield out though. That's the annoying thing. I was hoping it would do a lot more damage than that. In fact, quick shot does more damage. It's not enough to take it out though. What gains us? That only gains us 1. That gives us 2. We could do a hero combo on the big guy. If we use rapid healing on Wolverine, I think. And he's healed of corruption as well. Right, we've got hero combo here. That would... see, it would knock out his shield and we can push him into this afterwards. That's kind of my thinking. Let's do that. Just can't... We've got to get past the big guy, otherwise we can't get that last one done. And he keeps being healed, which obviously isn't helpful for us. Okay.
I hope everyone saw that.
I don't know if you're pushing it is going to do enough damage, to be fair. We don't have much of a choice at this point. We could have... Captain America's still down. Deadpool's going to take a lot of damage this turn. Whether he survives or not, I'm not sure. He's also wounded. Wolverine's going to be hit by these two, so should survive. This guy will be healed probably at the end of the turn. Let's see if we can push though. It won't knock it out, but it will do some damage. That's all we can hope for. He's going to shield again, which will be 100 shield as well at the end of the turn. Right, I don't think the items are going to help. No. All we can do is hope for the best here. I might redraw that actually. I'm not planning on getting Captain America back up unless we really have to. I'll utilise redraws. Like chain swipes would be a decent one. Right, let's see what happens at the end of the term. We are not doing well in this. This was a hard mission. It said it was hard, so I was expecting some difficulty. It's not KO'd, and that's important. That should be the last attack on him. Right, Deadpool needs to try and survive if he can. He's vulnerable now. That's not good. KO'd. Wolverine's the only one left in the fight. Kind of thought that might happen. Frenzy to that one. He's overloaded. This is going to explode. Big guy's going to go and shield. That will take his health really low, actually. So, oh, he's got a really low shield, 25 shield. We can still do this. It's going to take a lot to get this done. If we do that, I think we can do this in one turn. I'm hoping it doesn't say once we've destroyed the rift charges, defeat all the enemies, because then we're in trouble. But quick swipes there now. Shield is gone. So now we can do power slash. It's immune to knockback. Will that knock it out? I'm hoping so. Yes.
You are another
mission complete. I'm so glad it didn't say kill all the enemies, because we would have been in big trouble. But we finished the mission. We got 2 downs, so gloss won't be brilliant. It's only a 1-star mission rating. We went for the credits, so 220 credits. That's enough to upgrade one of the areas. We got the heroic essence on the loot as well. 25 gloss. It wasn't the best mission. We knew it was hard. It said it was going to be hard. I think everyone did all right. We just struggled to get past the big guy. But it is what it is. Wolverine saved the day in the end. Captain America's a good character, but it just goes down so easy. And I would say he's meant to be a blocker, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Right, we're back in the Abbey. Let's speak to Agatha.
Hunter, Wanda is at my shrine, calling out for me.
Then go and speak to her.
I think she deserves an answer, don't you?
Then we should speak with her.
I'll meet you at my shrine.
Right, we're going to go to her shrine and meet her and Agatha. Is there anyone else to talk to as well? Blade is outside as well to speak to. I think we'll speak to Blade first. I'll speak to everyone that isn't main story related first, because that way the main story doesn't move. Because you could potentially lose that chance to talk to someone because you've done it after the main story. That's how I kind of see it anyway. Right, Blade is here. Let's speak to him. Let's grab the gloss first.
That one's for Hannibal, and that one's for Blaze. Watching the Daywalker perfect his instrument. Hunter, want to get your train game on?
What's
If
the
not,
offering?
we can talk a minute. Everyone tells me I've got the gift of gab. How's your mental health? A good portion of this darkness hunting game is mental health and processing intense situations.
We're also going to do the main story mission next, because obviously now we can after that general mission. Nothing can prepare us. I'm made of Lilith and dark magic. Well, I'm strategizing in my head. Nothing can prepare
This
us.
concerns me, and I would be a liar if I pretended otherwise.
I get that feeling too. Know how I deal with it? I train the doubt away until I've got a good sweat going. Then I enjoy some quiet Eric Brooks time, and I let my blade side take a walk. It helps. Whatever we got to be to do what we gotta do. Well, it's all sorts of messed up. But hell on earth isn't a garden stroll.
Hell's that bad? I've been there. Don't think for a second this hell won't freeze over.
My mother calls it home.
Home is where the heart is. And that's where we drive the stake. We're made for more than driving the legions of hell from the face of the earth. And I know just who I am without that.
Well, Blade, I cannot wait to survive so we can continue our talks.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, we gained a dark balance. We didn't gain much else from that. Right, Wanda time. Let's go and speak to her. She's at Agatha's shrine.
You hear me, Fury?
Oh, hang on.
Is there any way we can move the civilians out of the area?
Captain America's talking to Nick Fury.
We're doing our best. We nearly lost a couple troop carriers flying personnel in over the mountains. And Latvia's closed its borders. That's not helping.
Come on, Fury. Transia's population is, what, 20,000? S.H.I.E.L.D. should be able to handle that in a day.
There's been so many name drops in this. But to actually have a voice of Nick Fury.
This isn't about just one country anymore. We've got to evacuate all of Eastern Europe.
I could take a Quinjet and be there in a few hours, Fury. Just give the word.
The word is, stay out of it, Cap. Focus on the big picture from there. We've got it handled here.
Not well, from the sounds of it.
Listen, if you think you can...
Fury. Fury.
Damn.
I just wanted to stop and listen because Nick Fury. More than anything else. Right, let's speak to Wanda. And get this situation resolved between her and Agatha, shall we?
Hunter, You promised me the truth about Agatha.
We did indeed.
I should let her tell it.
Agatha is here? Right now?
I'm right here, Wanda. Can you not see me?
Agatha? Where are you?
Just my voice, then. Better than nothing.
Agatha, There's so much I have to say to you.
Wanda, please. You are my pupil. I shall not have you bear the burden of my death.
I lost control.
No, I did. I pushed you too far, too fast.
Yes, but I have to...
My dear, this isn't the first time you visited my grave. I heard all you confessed. There is no need to repeat it. And there is very little time. Chthon grows restless in his slumber. I can aid you in this fight, but I'll need your help. Both of you. My connection to this world is tenuous. There is a ritual that can bind me to this place. First, I'll need you to retrieve a memento.
What kind of ritual?
I am unfamiliar with any ritual you describe.
It was in one of the books I wouldn't allow you to read.
I read many of those books.
Yes, you were a precocious child. Those books were decoys.
I knew it.
I'm sure you did.
What memento does she need?
What exactly do you want us to bring you?
Sarah's grief is my strongest tie to the world. This memento symbolizes our tie to one another.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's somewhere in her room. The closer I get, the more painful it is.
Something in Wanda's room is what we
Ghost
need.
Can feel pain?
Interestingly.
I'm not thrilled about it.
Okay, we're ready. We're going to go and get
How
this
should we
memento.
go about this?
Hunter, you know Sarah better than most. I'm relying on you to search her room and find this memento.
Oh, it's not Wanda's room, it's Sarah's room.
And what should I do?
Observation and distraction.
So we've got to get into the caretaker's room and
I'm
find
the lookout
something.
while the hunter pokes around caretaker's room.
I do it myself, but...
Oh, it's no problem. One of my favorite shows involves a weekly heist.
Now, both of you promise me Sarah cannot know about the ritual. Not until it's done.
Why not?
The more she knows, the less chance we have to pull it off.
I have kept your secret this long.
And I can keep it as well.
Good. I believe in you both.
So we have a chance of helping Agatha.
Wanda, she already left.
Oh. Well, time to sneak into caretaker's room and steal one of her heirlooms. Let's go before I talk
Caretaker's
myself
room
out
is
of it.
opposite our own room, actually, so it shouldn't be too bad.
You and me both.
Right behind you.
Okay. We don't know what the item is in the caretaker's room, so we're just going to wait and see.
Hunter, I'm outside the door.
Okay.
As soon as you find it, I'll give you the all clear.
Sarah's dressed as a variety of personal effects, but nothing directly linked to Agatha.
Hi.
Bookshelf stands out, none of the books have a connection.
What are you doing outside caretaker's room?
Can't search there.
I'm not outside her room.
That's dull locations.
Against the door.
Sarah's desk is functional.
I guess I am. But I'm waiting on the hunter.
Okay, that's that.
Oh. For what?
Okay. I've kind of run out of things to search.
Confess my feelings.
What?
Found it. Memento of Agatha.
Nico, do you mind if I wait alone?
We are done.
Oh, right. Good
Last
luck.
place we looked, but we found it.
All right, she's gone. Hurry up. This is harder than it looks on television.
Okay, we found the memento.
Found it.
All right.
Wanda?
The coast is... Caretaker. Hi. How are you, doing?
We're about to get caught, aren't we?
It's been a long day.
Oh, I know the feeling. We should, take a walk around the Abbey.
Why would we do that?
It's good to, get the blood flowing after a long day. So how about we...
Wanda, it's late. I'm going to bed.
I want to talk to you about Agatha.
You do?
Can we take that walk? It's about something she said.
So we want to distract us so we can get out.
Wanda, this topic is out of bounds.
I'm not asking to be forgiven. I know I'll never make it right. But I have a wonderful memory of Agatha speaking fondly of you. It's not fair to keep it from you, so could we take that walk, please?
All right. A short walk.
A short walk. You'll be back in a few minutes, at most.
Okay.
Let's go. I'd like to get this
That
over
should be the
with.
opportunity to get out.
Perfectly clear.
Are you all right?
Just a small cough. Why don't we head through the yard?
Okay, so we're out. Magic's just seen us though.
Hunter,
Ileana?
what were you doing in Caretaker's room?
Normally the door's open, so I don't even know why it's an issue. I don't want to lie. I'll come clean.
Agatha is a ghost. She asked Wanda and I to recover a locket. We need it for a ritual to
I
restore
always want to be honest
Agatha.
with people. I don't see the point in
Then
lying.
she can help us all fight Lilith.
That is absolutely amazing.
Wow, +5 friendship level
Tell
with
no
magic.
one.
Let me join the ritual.
Okay, I will.
Then I saw nothing.
I think that's the biggest
Are you
boost in
out?
friendship of anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Good. You know where to meet me.
Okay, we're heading to Scarlet Witch. Oh, other people want to talk to us now. Okay, just Captain America wants to speak to us, so we'll speak to him before we go and do the ritual.
We're witnessing the biggest humanitarian crisis unfolding in Europe since World War II, and no one seems to
As
have
soon
a
as the
handle
ritual's
on
done,
it.
we should be able to go to sleep,
Fury
and then
wants
we
me
should be able to
here
do
handle the
upgrades,
big
and then it'll be
picture, but
main
it's looking
story mission
more
next.
like a nightmare by the minute. I need to be in Transia to help. With no signal, I'm not doing any good standing here.
Fury is right. Fix the next, and they're wasting time. We need your optimism here. Fury is right.
Fury is right. If he is caught in that mess, it is no good for you to be stuck in it with
I'm
him.
still amazed we heard
I
Fury
feel
talk.
useless here.
Trust me, you are not useless.
Well, in the last
I know
fight,
I
you pretty
should
much
rest.
was, to be fair.
But that's not happening until I know Fury's safe. Carol and I may be pulling an all-nighter.
Do not neglect your sleep, Cap.
I can either have bad dreams when I sleep or a waking nightmare right here. At least here I can keep my mind occupied.
Okay, that's at least him done. Right, let's go and find Wanda and see if we can get this ritual done so Agatha can help us fight Lilith. Let's see what happens. I still don't know if Agatha's up to something or
I
not.
never want to do that
I'm
again.
not fully 100% trusting her. Same as Caretaker. I hope the Caretaker wasn't mad.
That must have been a difficult conversation.
With
But
Caretaker,
both of them seem to be hiding
it
things.
was.
And
But
I
since
kind of
Agatha's
wonder
death, they've all been difficult.
whether this
What
ritual
you
may
told
not be
her.
what we think it is.
Was it true?
Every word of it. I've wanted to tell her for months. There was never the right time.
How did you get through it?
If we get this right, Caretaker may hear Agatha's voice again.
So what next?
I'll take the... what was it?
A locket.
I assume Agatha will tell us how it fits into the ritual.
And that
There she is.
I shall.
Agatha, we have Caretaker's memento.
I know. I can feel it. Would you be a most faithful apprentice and place a ward upon it?
So this is either going to go well or go badly. I don't know which way it's going to go.
That's better. Now, do you recall the binding ritual in the Libris Ilicitus?
The Grey Seneschal.
And we did
Forbidden.
promise Magic should be
Yes.
involved in this, but she's
I
not
was
here.
going to say extremely dangerous.
And I would never suggest it unless the circumstances were this dire.
What is this ritual exactly?
The Grey Seneschal requires an item that binds a spirit to a person or place.
Why is it so dangerous?
Because the first step of the ritual is to destroy that item. And for a short time, the spirit is extremely vulnerable to dissolution, to possession.
So this is dangerous to Agatha, whether she can still be seen or not. I trust your judgment. No, I trust your judgment.
I am not entirely comfortable with this, but if you are taking the risk, I will support you.
I am so proud to know the person you've become, Hunter. Trust me when I say the risk is worth it. Should the ritual work as expected, Everyone in the Abbey will be able to hear me, to see me. I'll be able to help when it's most needed. We do this when the moon is right. But it all falls apart if Sarah learns what
Why
we're
does it
planning.
fall apart if the caretaker finds out? I don't get that.
This ritual is one of hers. She
Oh,
made it
okay.
centuries ago. She knows how great the risks and how slim the odds. And there's no chance in hell she'll allow Wanda to lead the ritual. Yet for us to succeed, Wanda it must be.
No, I can't do this.
Wanda, this ritual's power lies in its inherent contradictions. And what greater contradiction can there be
than for me to restore your spirit to life? But Agatha, if I lose control...
So Wanda's worried about losing control again. Obviously, we know Wanda killed Agatha
Because you're my best
when she lost
apprentice.
control previously.
Because you learn from your mistakes. And because I want you to know I truly forgive you. For that to happen, you'll need to see it in my eyes.
All right.
Now to prepare. Wanda, I'll be in your room. We'll go over every step.
I was hoping we'd be able to do another story mission, but this is taking precedence at the minute.
She already...
I know. Hunter, do you believe I can do this?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm not, you know,
I have no doubt.
Hoping she can.
Why?
Because you're Wanda
Because
Maximoff,
you
you're
are
the Scarlet
only
Witch.
person who ever resisted my mother's control as one of her fallen.
And there is that as well.
It wasn't enough.
It was just enough. That is why you are here.
I'm still hoping we can bring Banner back.
When the moon is right.
I want to see the
When
Hulk
the
in
moon
action
is
on our side.
No pressure.
Okay, we've got to do it when the moon is right, so it won't be today by looks of things. So we can now go to sleep, which means the next day we can do upgrades and then story mission. So we can crack on with the story a little bit more as well. Double check no one wants to speak to us. Nope, they're all good. We haven't done a hangout event in ages, but I'm assuming we still can't. Everyone's in here.
Hey.
Yeah, no hangout choices, so it is sleep time. And then next day, upgrades. We can actually build an upgrade with the credits we earned as well. Injury healed for magic, and she's gained a combat bonus. Start the mission with +2 redraws. So whenever we use her next, she'll have a bonus there. Did anyone else get injured in the last fight? Because the last fight, Captain America went down, and yeah, they are injured. So Deadpool is injured for 1 day. Captain America is also injured for 1 day. Okay. Captain America wants to speak to us. I think that's a upgrade for his friendship level, although it's not there. I thought he did. No, we just needed to talk to him. So before we speak to Captain America, is anyone else who wants to talk to us? No, just Captain America. We'll do all our upgrades and things first, then we'll speak to Captain America. Always like to do upgrades first, mainly because you don't know what's going to happen once you speak to someone. We'll grab all the gifts. Research should be done as well. Bit of essence there. Okay.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
That's a legendary maximizer, so that's a legendary item we can now use in battle. Not a massive fan of it, but we'll see what happens with it. We can now do a rise, which is the level 7 one. We're actually all the way upgraded to level 10. We can only upgrade one more level, to be fair. We're trying to do these in order, so that's that one done. Now, we have got a Forge upgrade, but we did a Forge upgrade previously, so my thinking is we want a War Room upgrade next. That's my thinking.
How's it going, boss?
Right, let's analyse the course, what new moves we get. It's epic as well, hopefully something good. Have a look.
Sometimes.
Okay. Lethal Pounce, we've already got that. Best defense is that's new
did
actually.
You say you were exposed to this thing?
Quick shot,
it's
but
probably
modded. A modded quick shot is pretty cool. One hero ability from each gamma call can be re-rolled to replace with a different ability. So we can re-roll an ability. What have we got for quick shot? We've already got 2 modded quick shots already, so that's not a big deal. Lethal Pounce is already upgraded. So So those two are no good to us. I don't think we're even going to use this one, to be fair. No, we probably wouldn't even use that. Shield bounce isn't upgraded, it's standard. Oh, we got one upgraded, to be fair. I want to re-roll. Let's re-roll quick shot. Spang. Oh, okay, that's different. So we do have Spang currently. Or we did have. Oh, it's only. There we go. Spang is upgraded.
I feel
but
like
this
I
one
could
is
automate
modded.
this process and take myself out of the loop.
So I think both Captain America moves, I think, are the way forward.
Until next time.
Okay. Let's have a look at Captain America then, with his new moves. So shield bounce is standard, but it means we can upgrade this one to plus, which is why we grabbed it. Spang is now, that's got a mod on Spang. The normal one, on KO, draw 2 cards. Oh, okay. I think we gained that from upgrading this. Let's get rid of that Spang and put in that one. I'm hoping we can upgrade it. It depends on the essence, to be fair. Okay. Hopefully we've got enough essence to do this, otherwise we're going to be having to delete a few moves from people. The actual upgrades for the... Oh, okay, so it's happening outside.
Time to shake off the past and train to kick
I didn't know
some
this was happening, to be fair.
And we can't rewind the clock and change it, because Dr. Strange lost all his time travel totems in New York.
Oh, so are we just gonna train the pain away?
It works in every single boxing movie I have ever seen.
Are we so desperate that cinema is our inspiration?
We are ants to Chthon. We must fight together or we will fail. Focus!
I agree with Blade and the Scarlet Witch.
This is why we get our asses kicked out there. We're not Avengers. We're lucky to be alive.
It wasn't my intention to insult the idea, Blade. Yes, training together helps us learn how to cover each other's blind spots.
Imagine if Blaze decided to stick with us the whole time. We'd be unstoppable.
Exactly, Robbie. It makes us stronger.
I really don't want to say we are the Midnight Suns or anything like that. It's too cheesy for me. So just consider that general vibe expressed.
She doesn't want to
Take
actually
all
say
that
it.
big listening to each other energy and pretend we have to launch Spider-Man across a hellscape of demons and brimstone like he's a football.
Yes, that's the spirit, everyone.
So a little bit of a talk from Blade there to try and egg him on.
Particular scenario again?
Don't you just want to hop in and show them how it's done?
No, not really.
I can pick the training montage music.
Okay, let's do the upgrades to Captain America if we can. Combat therapy as well. We need to put Deadpool or Captain America. Let's put Captain America. Oh, actually, we've got three people injured, and we're going to do one of these. Let's do Wolverine because his injury is worse, so he'll heal quicker. He's got a moderate injury. Upgrade abilities. Let's check on Captain America. Okay, we can upgrade Spang, and we can't do both. We're going to do one.
No excuses here.
Spang is the one I want to do because it's a modded move. So let's do that. Shield bounce we'll have to wait until we got a bit more essence. But at least that's one of the new. I don't want to do sparring it because I don't know how many credits we need for the upgrades in the war room, so we're holding off on sparring. Captain America does want to talk to us, so this will be an automatic
satellite
cutscene.
connection to Transia. Get it up on the screen now.
Hydra's fist grows tighter around Transia, and now Lilith's twisted children roam free.
I'm guessing the next main story we're taking out some of Transia's
if we
enemies.
fail to stop her.
Those people need to evacuate. Are those Hydra soldiers blocking the bridge?
Not just soldiers. That's...
Hey, Captain Wonderboy!
Crossbones.
Crossbones.
I know you're hiding out in your little fun house, so listen up. No one's getting out of this country except in a body bag. Or unless you're brave enough to swap places with them.
We're taking on Crossbones next.
So what do you say? You man enough to face me?
Anytime, Rumlow.
Okay, so now we can do upgrades, then we'll talk to Captain America. So in here, this is the reason I was trying to save our credits. There's two upgrades to do, the Strike Terminal and the Talon. So we can do both of these.
Looks good to me.
So that's one of them done. I was trying to get both done if we could, and we can. We can still do training in the yard as well.
We're making progress, people.
Okay, so that's perfect.
I'm
We
here if you need
can't do
me.
a hero op because we haven't got the intel. But it now means we've got enough credits still to do a daily sparring. So who do we pick? They're going to increase the level to 16. So someone who's low level would be ideal. So Spider-Man, we could increase him by 3 levels. Or actually, we're going to increase one of us. I think Captain Marvel would be the ideal one.
My lucky day, huh?
Her to level 16 is a big upgrade there. And she's also got a power increase as well. Free friendship. We should really do more training through the portal there for the characters that haven't gone up to enough levels, to be fair. It does take time, annoyingly. I'm just going to quickly give it a save because I haven't saved it yet this morning. Yeah, we don't use the training part that much. I know some heroes aren't good for it. We did die of Doctor Strange and he lost. But I think like people like Spider-Man would actually increase their level decently with it. It's just the time it takes to do it is the problem. But some of these people can't use in a fight because they're too low level. So it's one of those. I probably should do it sooner rather than later. Well, it's really Captain America and then it's mission time.
Trying to get me to engage.
He wants you to fight.
We may not be able to do the main story because Captain America is actually injured.
Yet I can't
So we may have to do a general mission again first.
Those people need us.
Crossbones won't know we're him.
We are going to Transia sooner or later. And no matter what Crossbones has planned, we are going to hit him so hard he will not know where he is anymore.
That's the spirit.
Frenzy level
we just
gained?
have to be careful. If there are 2 possible angles on a fight, Rumlow staked out the
Yeah,
third.
I didn't think about that. We could lose
then,
Captain America for the
what is
next.
your plan?
Well, we've lost him for the next mission essentially.
My plan is to stop Rumlow.
Or he'll
no
go
matter
in
what.
with
If he's gonna
a
fight
downside
anyone, he's
to
gonna
him.
Fight me. After that, I'll make it up as I go along. Rumlow's
Okay,
not going to
we
get
gained a
away
friendship
from me
level as
again.
well.
Not this time.
Okay, main story mission is
Hydra's blocking our transport.
Captain America. Now we do know he's injured.
Crossbones keeps taunting us. Do not engage, Steve.
I don't think we've got a choice. What's his injury do as a downside? His starting health is reduced by 20%. That's a lot, isn't it? Well, I think we can manage. I'm hoping we can manage. We've not gone into a battle with someone someone injured before, so there is a chance. We don't know really what's going to happen. We're going to take Captain Marvel with us as well, I think. I think after this, we may have to do some actual training properly, I think. Let's put that in instead of that one. I want that one, I think. We also need to do a lot more with making different combat items as well. We haven't really done enough of that. Right, we've got the Hunter's new legendary outfit, which we gained from his challenge.
Crossbones
Haven't managed to unlock any of the others yet.
see you.
I'm guessing we have to go into max level friendship possibly before we actually see him. Right, there's also Fury is meant to be here helping the Transients. There's no guarantee we're going to see him though.
Crossbones turn those poor people into shields.
I'm getting angry just thinking about it. Rumlow's got to be stopped.
I'm a little bit concerned about the 20% downside to Captain America's health, but we'll know that. We'll know how it's going to work in a minute. Story mission as well. It normally includes 2 fights, so we do need to keep an eye on health for all of them. We're meant to go in Transia to help as well as take on Crossbones. And people are in trouble.
Almost gotta give them credit. Almost. Fire!
So I'm just a bit worried. They don't want to kill the innocent, but Crossbones does.
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, I think this mission is going to involve rescuing some of the people. Okay.
You want to dance with someone, Rumlow?
Let's see what we can do.
With me.
I understand I'm a bit concerned about Gatherator's health, but I'm hoping to get around it. Okay. We gotta save the civilians, rescue civilians, generate heroism to rescue civilians, watch out for rockets fired by Hydra gunships. So we need to move out of the circle each time.
And
There we go.
Crossbones seems intent on taking the locals down.
They're firing rockets at the heroes. Any heroes inside the targeted area will take damage at the end of the turn. Use move or abilities to reposition. We can also knock enemies into that area as well.
I'm not about to stand by and let you kill these people, Rumlow.
We're not actually facing Crossbones immediately. We're facing all the enemies first and rescuing civilians. So no Crossbones in this immediately.
Forever in service.
Okay. Cool. The 6 heroism would help massively here. Environmentalist for Captain Marvel, which means environmental damage is increased. So his health drop. We can't actually see it at the minute because he's in the circle where he's going to be hit by the bomb ship. Right, quick punch. If we can take someone out with that, gains us the card play back. So we might do someone that we can knock out immediately because that's card play back essentially. Let's do him.
I'm on it.
We'll get the true value of health now because he's out of the bomb zone. So he's got 237 health. That's not too bad. Not as bad as it could have been, essentially. Right, Captain Marvel and the Hunter are both in that zone. We have got here as well. Forceful knockback. Kind of want to put someone into there if we can. That will do decent damage. If we can get that to explode, that's going to do decent damage to all 3 of those. And now the Hunter is out of that drop zone as well. There we go. He's now vulnerable. He's gonna go invisible. That's fine. They should be easier to kill them once now. Right. We need heroism as well. Can't rescue civilians because we haven't got enough. Right. Quick slash. If we can take one of these guys out with quick slash, it gains the card play back, and that's an enemy out at least. The big guy is going to do more damage, I think, to us than anyone else. He could be the one we need to focus on. Yeah, I think the big guy, because he's going to do more damage. We'll knock back as well, which means this guy won't be visible anymore. Should have checked the one actually to the left. I could have got 2 kills there in one. Okay, we still need to move Captain Marvel out of that area. We could use her to rescue, to be fair. And that will move her out of the area. Yep, do that. Captain Marvel's rescued one of the civilians. That is a card play as well.
One of the civilians.
Right, we're no longer in the drop zone here for the attack. We've got 1 play left. Knockback will go there. We'll take him out. I'm just trying to see if we can do any other damage for anyone else, to be fair. What is the best option here in terms of who we take out? I know we can take him out. It's not really an ideal knockback, is it? We can take that person out, though. We could knock her into the bomb zone. Let's do that. I'm just thinking knocking into the bomb zone will do damage. That's our turn. We have got push still, so we can still do one more thing.
So that's how that works.
Hunter, we can still push him or this one. And put him into the drop zone as well. Damage them both. I want them both to be damaged by the explosion, ideally. Yeah. He's going to be knocked out by the explosion, to be fair. That's our turn done. We're going to take some damage. But actually, I think we're not too bad. Captain America, Captain Marvel. Those 2, one of those will go down. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Let's survive the turn and see what happens. So one of those is down, which is why it's always good to try and push him into that area. Captain Marvel's going to take some damage now. She can handle it, luckily. Captain America now. He's got a bit of block. So his block's now gone. But he survived the turn. Now she's going to summon a portal. So we need to take her out. to stop that portal come bring in reinforcement. Okay, so she needs to be taken out as quickly as possible. We need to rescue that civilian next. We only need one more heroism to be fair. That's the area of damage from the explosions. This guy's gonna be out anyway.
To prove anything to you. I just like watching a bunch of so-called heroes squirm.
You will answer for these crimes, one way
Okay,
or
we can
another.
knock both of those out if we wanted to.
Shaking in my boots over
We haven't got much we can do in terms of moves because everything requires heroism at the minute. We have got a heal. Does also give block. Let's re-roll one of these shield bounces. We have to have two in play. Quick jab. That's a quick move, isn't it? We can redraw that to recover health for her. So she's now gained 66 health for that. Right, that didn't really help us because now we've got no heroism to use. The knee strike on her won't take her out. I was hoping it would. So it's either a case we take an enemy out, one of these two, or we damage her. That portal will bring in reinforcements. We can also push though. If we come out of that, push will do some damage. I think we gotta take her out just to stop reinforcements here.
One more time.
I'm thinking pushing her into the wall as well.
Got a one-track mind.
Yeah, so that will push her into the wall. Won't take her out though. Annoyingly. Okay, so if that won't take her out, we're going to need to use a different move. We do need to rescue civilian. And I know obviously using here on this won't help us. Who's got the heroism card? No, this guy is, and he's going to be killed by... So we'll gain 6 heroism at the end of the turn because we will... Because we'll have that. I'm guessing civilian will be okay for turn. I think we've got to focus on taking her out. Just because we need her down. Let's make. I'm kind of in two minds. Yeah, let's do it. The reason I'm not sure is that I kind of want to make sure we rescue civilians, but obviously that has made it we can't now. Well, they're saying that. We have got a heal that generates 2. We won't have a move yet left. The hunter needs to be out of this circle. He'll still be in the circle there. What about this guy? He'll be out of the circle there. We could knock him into the civilian and that will kill him. And we're out of the circle where the bomb's going to happen. So there's only going to be one person left once that bomb hits, because he's going out anyway. Right, who needs healing? We're full. I think Captain America needs healing. He'll also gain block. Do that then.
The light will heal you. Every little bit helps.
Unity collar is now active. Okay, I think that's the turnover. Captain Marvel's going to take a little bit of damage here, but that's the turn done. Next turn we should be able to rescue civilian, because we're also going to gain his heroism as well. So let's do that. There we go, he's down. There's only one enemy in play, unless reinforcements arrive. Yeah, reinforcements incoming. Okay, we're okay though. So first thing first. The hiding guns will injure this civilian at the end of the turn. We've got to rescue that civilian now.
If I had known it would have come to this, I would have made sure to finish the job last time.
Yeah, we've got to rescue civilian because hydrogen gunship is targeting them now. So they're out, they're clear. We're going to need to get the hunter out of this area as well. Now we haven't really got much we can use here. We can use call to action to gain the heroism, but then we're not going to be able to kill everyone, I don't think. Well, that does 76 damage in an area. How much health do some of these have? They don't always show us the health. 100%, 28, 128. The ones that are one-hit kills, I don't think it's going to show. Problem is, call to action is good, but we're going to lose a turn. Oh, actually, yeah, we're still going to lose a turn, aren't we? I could redraw that and see what happens. Okay, we have quick jab, which also means we get a card play back.
It's about time.
So that's a card play back. We've taken out an enemy. That's a bonus. We can now go binary with her for free, and we'll also give her more block. Right, we've still got 2 moves left. That's the important thing. We do need to move the hunter out there. I think our best bet is the call to action. We're not going to fully utilise it this turn. We're only going to be able to do 1 move. But although that's pretty good, 152. We can't. I can't think we can get. Can we get 3 here? Can get 3, just about. I think that's pretty good. The Unity collar will come in handy next turn because we can use a lot of heroism in one shot. Okay, let's injuring 2 and taking 1 out of play.
No mercy for the servants of
We're also out of the drop zone for the gunship. We can still push as well now.
Weak, even for Hydra.
So who do we push? That would also knock him out as well. It would injure Captain Marvel though. Just thinking what else we can do to take enemies out here. The hunter could do that. I know it's cost us heroism, but more enemies we take out, less damage we take between turns. We can still push these guys. Can we push him into there? Won't take him out though, will it? No. Okay, they are even more damaged though, that's a bonus. I think Captain America can probably take him out by jumping. But only 1 of them. I don't know if it's worth it. 2 heroism, it's a lot big cost. To be fair. Let's bring on things like shield bounce. Is it worth taking them out? It means Captain America doesn't take as much damage. No, I think we'll leave them as is. Let's go. Without knowing when we should spend heroism, when we should save it. I'm hoping no more enemies come into play, but they may do. Shield is holding up there. Okay, his block was lost, but he's got hurt a little bit there. It's fine. Okay, no more enemies though. We do need to rescue civilian, that's fine.
Why don't you come down?
We have got a quick punch. Quick punch will...
You'll get your shot at me soon enough. I'm counting on it.
I could redraw and he gain health. Let's gain health. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted. Shield bounce will take out both of these. We still need to rescue the guy, which we can do as well in a second. I get all 3 in this. Yes. Right, that's all 3 enemies out. That's a nice that's a nice kill there. Do like you've used the shield to kill him, but I think that's quite cool. An enemy is available with interrogation. Some enemies can interrogate when KO'd. Interrogation must happen quickly with powerful rewards. Watch the count on the enemy to see how many actions you can take before the interrogation. Okay, is interrogation free? No. You've got 4 things to do before you interrogate. Doesn't cost us anything though. Let's interrogate.
I didn't turn you over to Blade.
I don't know what rewards we get for this. We've never done interrogation before. It's one of the upgrades we did. 32 into. Oh wow, that's actually really good. Okay, let's move to the hunter just so he gets out of where the bomb is. We're going to go and rescue the civilian, and that should be this battle done. There will be 1 more after this. Normally there's 2 battles in the story mission. But that is the first one done. Every civilian rescued.
Get to safety.
We did okay. I think the battle went well. But I'm assuming Crossbones is still yet to fight us. Or he's running away currently. Not anymore, he's not.
Got a little surprise for you, Hunter. A blast from the past.
Who are you?
For real.
I thought that thing died with Faustus.
Yeah, we thought we destroyed that.
For special occasions. crazy old bastard be smiling in his grave right now. If I left you something to bury.
You'd blow us all apart with that thing? Just to keep these people from leaving?
And you thought Faustus was mad.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Rumlow. This is way past wrong and you know it. What the hell has gotten into you?
Exactly.
The strange thing is Crossbones has fallen. But he's not under Lilith's control, it's his choice to do this.
We lose the bridge. We lose everyone here. We end this. Now.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay, we're fighting Crossbones. We've got to stop that from detonating. Delay detonation. Hack the bomb. Delay detonation timer 1 turn. Redraw to upgrade. Defeat Crossbones before the bomb detonates. Use delay detonation card to extend the bomb timer. Defeating Crossbones will end the mission. Mission is failed as the bomb timer expires.
What was it you said? You regret not finishing
Our focus has to be him then.
Put up or shut up? I think I'm gonna carve that one on your tombstone.
You want a showdown, Rumlow?
There's delay detonation there as well.
I would be more worried about that bomb. Hack the interface console. You might be able to delay
2
the
turns.
blast, at least long enough to deal with Crossbones.
These computers are not my specialty.
How we got 2 turns to do it? That's mad. Okay, we have got Bladestorm and Big Move as well. The downside, we haven't got any normal moves to use. We've got hero combos and everything else, but no normal moves. Unity Collar we could use, but it just reduces the cost of heroism. But we need heroism. We have to redraw something and hope we get something decent from it. It's just too... Some of these do so much damage, I don't want to get rid of them, but we might not have much choice. Let's get rid of that one. Come on, give us something decent. You have 4 in your hand. How many have we already got of hers? 1. It's a move I don't want to use, but it gives us heroism. And that's all we need.
What's this?
Okay. Quick jab as well does give us heroism. And it's a quick move, so if we knock someone out, it means we get the move back. Okay, won't knock him out. It will knock that one out, and it will knock that one out. Although that one's in the bomb range, that doesn't matter so much. Doesn't this have knockback? It does. Oh, we can knock him out. Brilliant. So that means move back as well. We've got delay detonation as well. That's the one thing we need is delay detonation. Card play refunded. Plus we gain heroism. He can now be interrogated as well for extra rewards. Does that cost a card play? No, it does, yeah. Okay. Right, we've got to think of something that does a lot of moves here. I'm thinking that. 271 damage. That's the most we can do in one shot here. And knockback, so we'll take out the other guy and really knock down Crossbones.
Take this.
He will gain a big shield this turn, so we don't want to hit him again this turn. 153. Okay, we have got knee strike, does that. We won't knock him out this turn. Which is fine. We may as well interrogate this turn. I know this guy's here, we can still blow that up in a second. He will lose his shield after this turn. He only gains the block for one while we've attacked him. We can still delay as well. Let's interrogate. I think we take the chance there. Obviously bigger rewards from interrogations. Does cost a card play, but I think it's worth it. Rare intel cache. We're going to blow this up as well. And yes, Crossbones will attack, but he should lose his shield after this turn as well. So let's call it there. I would love to have used Bladestorm, we just need the heroism. And I know we could reduce heroism cost, but it wouldn't have helped us at the minute. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, I could have moved. I could have pushed him. So shield's gone, which was what we was hoping for. That's alright, 48 damage isn't too bad. He may have a second attack yet. He does. Okay, that's an explosion in 2. Obviously, we can knock Crossbones down now. We haven't got delayed destination if we need to already, but I think mission ends if we take out Crossbones, so...
As much as Crossbones has earned a good thrashing, I would really keep an eye on that bomb.
We're handling it.
Yeah, Crossbones is down.
To win this fight one way or another, you have to delay the detonation.
Well, the big one is down at least.
He's not fully down, is he? Oh, that's not good. Right, we're going to need to delay detonation now then. Redraw to upgrade. Okay, cool. Redraw. That's better. So now we delay by 3 turns. So that's a little bit better. Crossbones is going to get up next turn. He's down this turn, but up again next turn. His explosion went off, that's fine. Right. We have got 1 heroism, but I don't really want to use it on that. How many enemies have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3 here. We can push as well. Should have pushed last turn, to be fair. We've got 4 turns now to take Crossbones out for a second time. We do gain block if we keep this, which is kind of annoying to get rid of. We have still got push as well. What does push do here? To take him out and damage him. We can also throw the box, to be fair. No, it's using heroism. We'll take him out though. That's another delayed detonation card. So don't want to use just yet. We have still got an attack left. But we haven't got anything we can really use. And I don't want to re-roll something actually that we want at this point. I think we're good. He's going to attack Captain Marvel. She's got a decent block on her, 284. She's not going to get hurt. I think we've got to just call it on this one and next turn. We should be able to do some damage. Crossbones will obviously get up. We have 3 turns now, I think, to do the bomb, which is fine. And we have another delayed detonation card to use if we really need to. Yeah. So this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be fair. Okay.
What was the point of all this?
The problem we've got, we still have to redraw something because we need heroism.
Here's a little secret for you. I stopped caring what
That is
Lilith was
free.
a long time ago.
And why serve her?
We need something for heroism, that's the
I don't
problem.
serve anybody. I work for Hydra,
That's the
but
lowest one, I think. You know, that's quite low, to be fair.
And this is your sad attempt at a blaze of glory?
Although that would do a lot of damage to all of them.
better to go out with me.
Let's redraw that. I need a normal move to give us mild injury. Who's injured? Oh, Captain America. Really? That hasn't helped us. We could use Spang. Can't redraw anymore. We have to use Unity Collar just so we can use it for free. We have got 3 turns to get this done, so that's not too bad. Right, we can now use Spang for free. Oh no, we can't. I thought we could have done. Why does that not allow us? Right, we're going to have to use Guardian Strike. The problem we've got is we've got no heroism, and we're not generating any. We can take out any of these or damage him. I think we might as well just damage him, to be fair. He will gain shield, so we won't have to can't touch him after that. It's a little bit frustrating that we just can't generate heroism at this point. We don't have to do that. We're going to basically lose our turn and not be able to do too much. Push them 2 into each other, takes them both out though. We've got 2 attacks still left and we can't use any of them. There's no point doing delayed detonation because it needs withdrawing ideally. I thought we'd have enough. I thought by having the Unity Collar on, we'd have enough to do Spang because it should be free. For some reason, it's not allowing us. Unless obviously they can only go down by 1, and if they're on 1, they can't go any lower. He's going to attack Captain Marvel, but she's still got a decent sized block. There's nothing else we can do because we need heroism. Let's see what happens.
I get paid by the job, not the hour.
We still have 2 turns to take out Crossbones.
This is gonna sting.
We just need that first attack on him to do major damage. That's all we need. So it's got to be a big move to do damage to him. Right, grenade there. We've got 2 turns to move Captain Marvel and the hunter out of that zone.
Got some friends coming in.
Okay. Need something decent that can generate heroism.
It's no wonder he set that bomb on such a short timer. He never had any intention of leaving here.
Okay.
The old broad on your psychic radio gets it.
I do want to... We've got to move the hunter out of that zone. That's the problem there. We need to be out of that zone. So I think that's the best move. We are going to need to move Captain Marvel. We could damage Crossbones, but we're still going to be in that grenade zone. And that's going to damage us. So let's take... We could attack this one. It's most of his health gone, to be fair. Let's do that one. I know we could have taken one out, but I'm trying to just see the ones that are going to cause us the most damage. Right. Let's get rid of Blade Storm and re-roll that one so we get something decent here. Why can't he act? Oh, he's dazed, isn't he? Forgot about being dazed. Right, we need to move Captain Marvel from where she is. The problem is I can't do that move to remove her. So if we were to use Captain Marvel and push... damage them both. Should still be in the circle. This guy... he would go out and she would be out of the circle. This guy would go out and be out of the circle. Let's do this person. There we go.
Next time I won't go easy.
She's out of the circle now, so we need to do one step ahead. That will give us 2 heroism. Better than nothing. And we need a big attack on Crossbones before the end of the turn. Okay, we've got 3 damage and taunt each enemy in a line. That's not bad. I think we can take out him. Crossbones do a lot of damage there. So we've always got delay detonation card to play when we need to. That's a decent move, I think. Make sure we take out the other guy. And obviously, Crossbones will gain a shield, but it will lose at the end of the turn. We've got an interrogation now, I think, as well now. We have. Right, this delayed detonation we're going to redraw with our 1 redraw that's left. So that will give us 2 turn extra. So we have 185 health next turn. We're going to need heroism again though, that's the problem. Right, end turn. See what they do. This is getting tricky just because of Crossbones. And our lack of heroism is causing a big issue. Just can't get enough. Might have to re-roll on the hero combos. Right, grenade there by Captain Marvel, that's fine. Her block is holding up fine. We're not really taking damage.
Here comes trouble.
More delay detonation. We have got 1 delay detonation we can use at some point. Right, quick jab will give us a card play back if it takes someone out.
Here by choice, and we will all leave together.
And she'll be out of the detonation zone there.
Never say die, right?
Knockback doesn't matter. So that gives us a card play back, which is important. That will also gain heroism, which again is important. What we're struggling for. We've got 1. Oh, that'll do a lot of damage there, won't it? Oh, well, that will do a lot of damage. So I'm going to knock him out though, but it will give him bleed as well. That will give him bleed.
Hope they're ready.
It's gonna take...
Right, the shield is fine. We expected shield. Don't think we took any damage from that. So he is now down. He's going to take 53 damage end of turn. He's down at the end of this turn. So we're going to need to do this first. We've got 2 card plays left. We'll delay detonation for 3 turns. And then we'll also interrogate, and then hopefully Crossbones will go down end of turn. That's the hope and plan. Interrogation is there. Who do we want to do it? Let's do Captain Marvel, just because I don't know if they're going to explode or not. We only had 1 turn to do this. What do we gain from interrogation? Something good. Gamma coil. It's only a common, but it's better than nothing. Right, end of turn. I think I'll re-roll that roll just in case. He should be down this turn, and it should be game over. Let's see. Bleed take effect. Where's the bleed taking effect? Katsumoka standing strong just about. It's going to be a lot of damage though. Okay, still here. Yeah, Hunter's block held up. Why did bleed not affect him? It should have done. There we go. I was waiting for the bleed to take effect. That should be mission done. It is indeed. We did really well there, I think. Gained a lot of extra loot as well.
The core! It's overloading!
Captain America's currently saving Crossbones.
The old man kept this all buried so long, huh, Rogers?
Stop rambling and hang on, Rumlow.
He must have known this would happen. Always was one step ahead of everyone. Except for you.
Why don't we talk about this when...
I'll say hi for you. When I see him.
Go!
Oh, Crossbones let go on purpose. He let go on purpose. He gave us something though.
Lifetime.
Three-star mission rain, that's good. We gained quite a lot of extra stuff in there. We gained 150 gloss, epic gamma coil, epic intel cache, 32 intel on top, another rare intel, and gamma coil as well, common. That was pretty good. I think we did really well in that mission. We did no KOs. We defeated Crossbones. The Crossbones bit was a bit difficult, but we managed it in the end. I think that went well. And is that the last we've seen of Crossbones, or will he survive and will we see him again? That's the question. I don't think there's any injuries. Although we did take Captain America in injured. Right, we need to talk to Wanda. Friendship gained with Captain America and Captain Marvel. He's still currently injured, but he should recover by when we go to sleep. I think we did well, to be fair. We gained friendship as well. No one's near leveling up though. Superlink. Tonight is the night. Everything is ready. Okay, let's go. We're going to go and speak to Wanda. Is there anyone else to talk to before Wanda? No. So back to the shrine then. To see Wanda. I'm just going to quickly pet Charlie.
All right?
And the dagger. Just so we increase our friendship level with Charlie. There's still lots around the Abbey we haven't really done, and I don't really know where to find the next power word, to be fair. That's something we've got to try and figure out.
We can't sit back now. We still have several villages to evac.
Okay, let's go to Wanda. And this, I'm assuming, is the night of the ritual, which will be interesting. Ebony's there.
Aw, who is a good kitty?
I've not seen Ebony that much. I've heard her, I've just not seen her. All heroes leveled. Oh, all heroes leveled up. All the heroes have just leveled up a level because of that. I was saying we need to get some training to get them leveled up. And actually, petting Ebony's done it for us. Okay, let's speak to Scarlet Witch.
Time for Agatha's ritual.
Will this work?
Can't get any more right. Are you ready?
Are you?
I'm prepared as I can be. And I'll have some additional help.
Who?
Agatha asked me to recruit a few of the others.
Who did you
How many
recruit?
people will be joining us?
All the Midnight Suns, Doctor Strange, and Logan overheard me talking with Nico and decided to come along.
He believed you?
He said, I've seen weirder stuff in my day.
He probably has, to be fair.
But he used another word for stuff.
How did you convince everyone?
It is hard to believe everyone just agreed to this.
Agatha had me tell them what only she could have known. Except Strange. He came without question. He had a twinkle in his eye, as though he already knew.
Right, let's get this ritual underway.
I'll lead the way.
Wow, everyone's here. We can speak to everyone as well. Wanda needs to be the last person we speak to. Speak to Agatha first, then.
This is it. Hunter, I never asked. Are you all right with this?
Yeah.
I know it is what you want, but this might be the last time we speak.
I thought the last time we'd ever speak was 3 centuries ago. The chance to spend time with you again. I am so lucky and so proud. If this doesn't work, please don't let Sarah know. She shouldn't have to lose me again.
I understand.
I can kind of understand not telling her until it works or it doesn't work.
She's doing. I believe in her, in all of you. Besides, I'm Agatha Harkness. The world won't be rid of me till I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Don't know how this is possible, but I'm not surprised.
Why not?
You and Wanda working together. What can't you do? That's not an expression. If I wake up tomorrow and there's a second moon in the sky, I'll assume it has something to do with you two.
Fair enough.
Ah, Hunter. My anticipation for this moment was...
He knew anyway, I think, Doctor Strange.
You knew about her ghost?
I sensed her energy, and I knew she wasn't a hostile spirit.
Why did you not say anything?
I could always trust Agatha to have an elaborate plan. I surmised she would enact it when necessary. And so she has.
She has indeed.
Keeping secrets, eh? That's Agatha for you. Between you and me, I knew she wasn't really gone.
How did Wolverine know?
Agatha always had a backup plan. I used to say she could cheat death at cards. Never thought I'd be right.
Okay. Obviously, Agatha's the last. Wanda's the last person we need to speak to.
So here we are. I cannot wait to see Agatha again, and for Wanda to bring her back. She told me she could never have done this without you. Once again, you help Wanda restore herself. You are good for her. Not everyone has that when the world around you is bleak.
Thanks, Magic.
It's very kind words.
What are friends for? That was not rhetorical. Sometimes I wonder.
Fair enough. Right, Nico.
So, I'm a little pissed at you.
I could not tell anyone about Agatha.
Not that. Here, I was thinking you and Wanda were gonna be a thing, but no. That was all a ruse.
Us and Wanda were going to be a thing.
Anything is possible.
We're about to restore the spirit of Agatha Harkness, so I guess you're right.
Okay. Goes right up.
Hunter. Thanks for doing, all of this.
And then Wanda is the last one to speak
Do
to.
you know what we are doing?
No idea.
So why are you here?
Why else? To support you and Wanda. Oh, and Agatha too.
Thanks, Robbie.
Of course. When Agatha's back, she'll want to see some familiar faces. Happy to be one of them.
Right, Wanda time, and then we can crack on and see what happens.
Everyone's here. We're almost ready to begin.
What else do we need?
The braziers indicate the ritual boundary. Once you light them, we
Okay,
can
we
begin.
gotta light the braziers.
What do they have to do with the ritual?
They mark the ritual space. As long as nothing crosses the boundary, we should be fine. And if something goes wrong, we'll be fine. They'll contain whatever goes wrong.
I will be right back.
So we need to light the braziers. I don't know what they look like. I'm guessing this. On that. One there. One there. There we go. And now we can speak to Wanda again. Why does he want to talk to us again?
Ms. Maximoff should not be disturbed when performing the ritual. Any distractions could be catastrophic.
Do you think she can do this?
I know she can. And soon, she'll know as well.
Oh. Alright, everyone's talk to us again.
This will work. We will get her back.
Agatha or Wanda?
Yes.
This is it. It's a good night for it.
How can you tell?
I'm a witch. I have, like, witchy senses that tingle. Witchily.
You are making this up.
Yeah, she is.
I have a good feeling, okay? Just get on with it.
Okay, let's do it.
Fires are lit. Any last words before we begin? Once we start, there's no going back.
I'm ready.
Let us begin. What do you need me to do?
Stand back and make sure nothing disturbs us. The Grey Seneschal is a finicky ritual.
Will it work? Will it bring
Agatha
Agatha's
Harkness.
spirit back?
Can you hear me?
I can.
The Grey Seneschal extends a hand. Shall you take it, knowing it may lead to your destruction?
I shall.
Do you willingly sever your bond to this world, knowing it may lead to your dissolution?
I do.
And will you open yourself to the Grey Seneschal, knowing it may lead to your possession?
I will.
Spoken, witnessed, and sealed. I will now begin.
Steady, Wanda.
I call upon the Grey Seneschal. Seize the spirit of Agatha Harkness and deliver her into this world.
It's her.
Oh, I can see her. I can see...
Agatha?
No, the
Sarah.
caretaker's here.
Wait. She did not want you to find out like this. How are you here?
I couldn't find a keepsake. A simple spell said it was here.
The locket.
Wanda stole it. I nearly caught her outside my room, didn't I?
I took the locket.
Wanda was the lookout. I am the one who stole it.
Why would you do that to me?
Agatha asked me to.
Asked? Why would you pull her back from her final rest? You should know better.
Sarah, she never left the Abbey. She's been here for months.
Then what are you? The Grey Seneschal. I won't let you do this to her.
Sarah, wait!
Wanda will destroy her again.
Sarah, no!
No, I think
What have
that's
you
it.
done to her?
Nothing worse than what you've done, Sarah.
Agatha?
You were the worst thing to happen to me. Oh, how I loathed our time together. It took death to finally free me of your insipid...
This isn't Agatha. Reveal yourself.
Hello, sweetling.
Mephisto.
Release Agatha. We have no quarrel with you.
I have quarrel with him.
You want me to simply give you this withered ecto-puppet? Come now. Someone must know how this works.
It's always the same with you. The devil is here, and he's ready to bargain.
Ah, the hairy little creature remembers how it works.
No bargains. Release Agatha, right now.
No. I'm willing to make a simple trade. Give me Ileana, and you can have this faded rat.
He wants magic. No way.
No bargains.
Then I'll destroy her and leave.
Do not touch her.
I thought you were the true power here. But if you have no hold over the Queen of Limbo, you're as useless to me as this wizard phantasm.
Wait. I will speak with Ileana.
Good.
There's no way we can sacrifice Majik, surely.
If you delay, I'll melt this shriveled spirit.
There is little to say.
Ilyana, I am just stalling for...
Shush. There is little to say because I know how to push him out.
What is the plan?
If I banish him directly, he takes her with him. But if I channel my power through someone close to Agatha... Wham! Sucker punch. He loses control, I banish him, and Agatha stays behind.
And why have you not done it already?
Channeling my power through a person causes lasting injury. I do not know who should bear this suffering.
Channel through me. We don't want anyone else to be damaged, so channel through us.
I can only offer myself.
Hunter, this is quite dangerous. Are you certain?
To save Agatha, defy the devil, and keep you from his clutches? Of course I am certain.
Refresh your level up.
But you are the best fool I know. Give me the signal when you're
I'm hoping we obviously won't take too much damage for this.
Do we have a bomb?
Magic. What do we say to the devil?
We say... The devil can go to hell!
Can we push Mephisto out and get Agatha back? That's Mephisto. Do we have Agatha though? That's the question. And what is the lasting damage to herself?
Sarah, you can hear me?
And see you.
What?
It worked.
And that's how I know it's you.
What you've done here, to bring everyone together,
It's not enough.
I've never been more delighted to tell you how wrong you are. This is so much better than we'd expected. We just need to finish it.
We? Does that mean you'll stay and help?
You thought I did all this to say goodbye? Oh, Sarah. You're
So now everyone else can see Agatha.
Not anymore.
So it did work. Mephisto is gone.
Look at that. Hunter, would you mind walking with me? They deserve some privacy.
Indeed.
Severe injury acquired for the hunter.
Back. It worked.
You deserve the credit.
Wanda, this was all you.
I'm a little concerned about the injury.
This wouldn't
to be
have
fair.
happened without you. We pushed each other and look at what we achieved.
We can actually go into the
So
therapy
what
place,
now?
I think. It'll be a
should
general
let them
mission next
catch up.
anyway. So
Agreed. See you tomorrow.
we won't need the hunter for that
I'm going
anyway.
to bed and don't plan to set an alarm.
So yeah, general missions we don't use the hunter anyway. So actually, let's have a look at severe injury. Environment attacks cost 3 more heroism. That's not that bad. So it's magical aftershock, 4 days to recover. It just means any environmental attacks he does cost more heroism. I'm not worried about that because we can always use someone else for environmental attack. I don't know if we can put him in combat therapy. If we can, then it's fine. If we can't, we can't. But is there anyone to talk to before we go to sleep? Yes. A few people, annoyingly. I was hoping to go to sleep and do upgrades, but no, we've got to speak to a few people first. Agatha's nearby. Can we see where she is? She's in
Good
here.
leader always endures for the sake of others.
I can't thank you enough. And I'm certain I will over the coming days. But right now, do you mind terribly if I catch up with the love of my life?
And afterlife.
Don't make me haunt you.
So Agatha is back. She can be seen by everyone. That complete. Right. Wolverine wants to talk to us.
Kids actually did it. Agatha's back. This place already feels more lively.
And because we interrogated enemies in the last
So
main
to
story mission we did, we're going to have a lot of things to do in the morning.
And all is as it should be. Miss Maximoff acquitted herself with aplomb, as did you and Miss Rasputin.
So we could have given the
Are you
severe
concerned
injury
about
to Doctor
Mephisto?
Strange. That was one of the options. I didn't
No
want
more than
anyone
any
else
other
injured.
day.
It wouldn't have mattered, to be fair, I don't think. Right, there's everyone spoken to. We haven't done a hangout event in ages. And that's a good way of leveling up, but we just haven't done one. Okay, sleep time. and then we've got the next day. We've still got an hour left of the stream, so hopefully we can get another mission in. Maybe one or maybe two, depending. And a load of upgrades done as well would be nice. Injury healed for Captain America, Deadpool, and Wolverine. And Wolverine's gained fleet-footed from the combat therapy. The Hunter will still be injured. Bells are going again. So we've got three more days to recover.
Hunter, if you're awake, come to Central. I need
Okay.
to show you something.
She wants to speak to us.
Spared me further agony.
They're all talking there.
Straight out
I want to do some upgrades first. Obviously, once we talk, we know to Captain Marvel, it means we're going to be focused on something. I'd like to do upgrades if we can first. Always like to talk to them last if possible. Okay, so research should be done. The Phoenix Flame. That's a combat item that we can now craft. I'm trying to do these in level order, so we'll do this one next. This is the looks good kill. We do have a gamma core to have a look at. We still can't get any other challenges. I don't know what. Maybe they have to be level 5 friendship. Forge upgrades we can't afford. We need 125 credits. We've only got 4. Right, gamma core analysis.
Ooh, new coil.
Let's see what we get. So this is a common one. We also gained an epic one as well from the last story mission. We'll have a look. We can re-roll one of these as well.
Upgrades for you, hot off the press.
Fist of Radiance, but with mod. Tactician. None of these are new, to be fair. Shield bounce. Okay, we got a re-roll available, so we'll re-roll that one because we're not worried about it. Not one that we'd use. Right. Okay. Modded Fist of Radiance. We have a modded one already. I actually think that's not bad. We might take that one. This will be an upgrade if we want it. We have got Tactician. Oh, we don't want it because we've already got Tactician, although we can get rid of it for Essence. Shield Bounce. We already own 3. We can upgrade the other Shield Bounce. So actually, the only thing really worth taking is that and that because we can actually get
Charlie
Essence
left the steaming coil in the hallway.
Punch.
Third state of matter, indeed.
Saying that, actually, Punch. We don't use Punch anymore. But yeah, we can gain Essence from it, so that's why it's always a good one to do. We now have a very epic one to do. Let's see what we get from this one. Hoping some new moves. My hope.
Sometimes I even impress
That's
myself.
a new move. Although we may have seen it previously because it doesn't come up the way it should. Gain 100 block. It's probably not worth it, to be fair. Patience. 1 in hand reduces carcass for 1 each turn. That's not bad. It's a very high cost though, but obviously it'll reduce. Shield Bash for Captain America, which is modded. So Shield Bash could be useful. Consume 25% block to deal additional damage. It's a move we've not had before. We can re-roll one. That's pretty good for us, but I can't see us putting it in. We can only have 4 moves that cost heroism. And currently Holy Burst, Guardian Strike, Blade Storm and Whip work perfectly. So we'll re-roll that one, I think. Okay, Dark Heal. It's not. It's whether that's better than what we've got. I don't think it is. And it's a free move, but we take 96 damage as the hunter. Probably not worth it. I think we'll take that one. She's already got quick jabs, both upgraded, so that's not worth taking. We'll take Regroup because we'll get the essence from it. It's epic, we'll get a lot more essence.
Good day, Hunter.
So that's that. What does he want to talk to us about? He wants help.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, she may not come right out and say it, but Wanda Maximoff really admires you. We've got to gain a friendship level with Wanda. We've got 4 days to do it. She'll gain an epic ability. We'll gain epic ability. 4 days to gain a friendship level.
Hunter.
That's something we've got to try and focus on then. We have to take Wanda into the next mission. That would help. The other thing we need to look at, we haven't got many combat items anymore. We've not really made any more for ages. Especially like ones that allow us to do certain things. So that's only going to cost us 5 there. Getting a redraw. Battlefield scanner, let's do that one. We haven't got much essence, to be fair. I'm looking for healing ones, mainly. Add twice to march of random enemies targeting them. That's not really worth it. Okay. Draw 2 cards, battlefield scanner. Let's do that one.
This will do nicely.
We just don't. We're not having the many combat items that we want to use in fights, which is also causing us an issue. Okay. Captain America. We did get a new move in, didn't we? Shield bash. I was thinking we could put in for him. I think we was going to get rid of punch, weren't we? As well. Remove the mod. And we can remove the move now. We've got punch plus over there, so it makes no odds. So we can get rid of that for 30. To be fair, I may as well get rid of the second punch over here as well. Because we've got the plus one that we don't use at the minute. Right, shield bash. What can we put it in for? I know it consumes his block. They're both quick, so we want to keep both of those. Dig in. Taunt and time gain 162 block. I don't know what we could take. The only one really we could take out is quick punch and shield bash. Let's do that. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I think that's not too bad. And then Captain Marvel. Regroup was going to do for Essence. We don't want to use it. Modded Fist of Radiance. Obviously needs upgrading. If target is targeting her, she does 35 damage plus knockback. This Fist of Radiance has more damage, but it's plussed. Just as knockback though. And this one, okay, so let's get rid of this one. And we'll use it to upgrade the modded Fist of Radiance. Yeah, so we can use the other one to upgrade that one. Is there anything we want to get rid of here? No, I think it'll be fine for the minute. And then we gained, what new move did we gain here? Or did we not? We've still got lots of things we can get rid of. Call to arms I think we'll get rid of. It's 100 skill essence. It's not something we use. There's lots of these we don't use to be fair, but I don't want to get rid of all of them in case we decide to change some of our moves. But then we gave ourselves some essence at the same time. Okay. So upgrade abilities.
No
let's have a
pain,
look.
no gain.
Shield bash can now be upgraded, which is what we wanted.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Does consume more block. But it does more damage. So let's do that.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me.
Training level increase as well. That's him. And then we can't do. We need heroic essence to upgrade the Fist of Radiance. Maybe I'll have to do that in a second actually. Let's come out and have a look. We need heroic essence. So let's see what we can get rid of. Normally the hunter's moves are the ones I look at as getting rid of. Heroic essence. Bands of fire. Is there anything else that's going to give it to us? Heroic. I think bands of fire. We'll get rid of that for 80. Is that enough to do it?
Time's wasting, Hunter.
We can't put the hunter into the therapy place either, by looks of things. Right, Fist of Radiance, we can upgrade that. There we go.
This'll make a difference.
Right, we can do daily sparring. This will friendship XP, blueprint, and fortitude. Gain the expression block. Where's Wanda? Ah, we can't use Wanda for it because we did it previously. I think Captain America, mainly because he starts with block.
He could go a few rounds.
Not enough, we haven't got enough money, so we can't do it. Okay. Right, the other thing to check out quickly. Superlink. There's no private messages, that's fine. What is Wanda's current friendship level? She's close to level up to 2. She needs 6 more friendship. And we've only got 4 days to get her leveled up if we can. Okay, so we need to go and speak to Captain Marvel. And also we need to do all the intel we gained from last mission. We can do intel first. But let's talk to her first, actually.
Hunter, I'm glad you could make it.
We could invite Wanda to a
disturbing
haven, and that
to
would
show
increase her friendship level near enough straight away.
I spent some time decrypting the data drive Crossbones gave to Cap.
I hope it gave us good information on
I
Hydra.
might actually do that. So then take the
It gave
haven.
us good intelligence, all right. But it's not about Hydra. It's about us.
It's about
Take a
us.
look. He had files on all of us. Cap, me, Stark, Blade, Magic, Nico, everyone.
Wow.
Strengths, weaknesses. Mostly weaknesses.
So we were studying us all. I hope we have files on this and hide it. We can't trust any of it. Now we know what we need to work on.
We can use this information to fix our deficiencies. Whatever he viewed as a weakness, we can make into a strength.
I like the way you think.
Friendship level
Now I
gained.
just need to convince Cap that distributing these files to the team is a good idea. This isn't even all of it. There's a whole other section, but I can't access it.
More encryption.
Multiple layers of it. I could probably get it, but it'll take me a while. Cap could make this go a lot quicker.
Where is he? I am surprised he is not going over these files with you.
He was with me when we first unlocked the drive. He was already agitated from Crossbones' death, but I think seeing what he had on us really
Is
set him
Crossbones
off.
dead though?
He excused himself in a hurry. Now I need him back.
In theory, we've killed 2 people so far.
I will find him and convince him to come back. You do not have to worry about that.
I have no
Friendship
doubt you
level
can be
gained?
most persuasive when you want to be, Hunter.
Was there anything about me on that drive?
Strangely, no. Not a word.
Odd. That's interesting.
I'll keep trying to break this code while you
Okay,
find
we've got to
Cap.
speed to Captain America at some point. First of all, let's do our intel
Tony
encryption.
and
We've got 2 of
Dr.
these, I
Strick,
believe.
Tell me you found something good.
Or was it, I don't know if we've got 1 or 2. It was one of those. That's the rare one. I don't want to send anyone out on missions just yet
After reading this.
until we've done all the talking. Just in case there's something that we need to do with someone.
Just more evil junk.
There we go. Lots more intel though. So there are some hero ops to
Ready
do.
for some hero work?
It actually tells us who needs to do them. That's interesting. It actually tells us who's got to do them. Okay, we'll do those after we spoke to Captain America, just in case I don't know what's going to happen there. So, Captain America, where's Wanda? I want to invite her to Haven if we can.
Death ain't a career ender for witches like Agatha. Probably just makes her stronger.
We need to just wait for them all to
They
finish
put her in
talking.
shackles and dragged her to the courthouse. Sure, they were going to take the torch to her.
Because taking her to
or the
Haven should
noose.
level her up,
But
friendship-wise.
Agatha's not the kind
And
of
that
witch
way
that
we've
would
done
let
the mission
herself
as well,
burn.
in one go.
No, she's not.
I just need these to finish talking.
So, how did she get out of being another victim of the wild imaginations of superstitious villagers?
She stood obstinately, brows furrowed, and declared, "Who do you think you are to accuse Agatha Harkness of being a witch?"
She denied being a witch?
I'm actually going to stop talking yet.
Sarah's giving you the polite version. Agatha wasn't stingy with a profanity. I think she even made the judge cry.
So she, cursed her way out of it.
More like hexed. When she left the courthouse that day, I believe most of the local magistrates were toads.
I'm pretty sure they were always toads. As I remember it, the charges were dropped against her because she had one hell of a good lawyer. Threatened to sue him if they dared to put another witch on trial.
And they never did.
Right, that's done.
I hope that was an accident.
I want to... There we go, invite the Haven. And the option comes up, but we can't actually do
Seeing
it.
Agatha again gave me the warm and fuzzies, even
There
though
we
I
go.
could sort of see through her.
So we're going to use the Haven once. This will increase their friendship level, though, and this is what we needed for a mission we've been given. A quiet trail, sunny overlook. I don't think fishing. I think quiet trail. Bit of bird watching with Scarlet Witch. Not too sure how into this she's going to
After
be.
all that's happened, I find myself most upset.
But the
about
idea
what I
is the
left
friendship
behind
level we need with
in
her.
the Sanctum Sanctorum.
And what was that?
A collection of DVDs. I know it's irrational to want them back, but I can't stop thinking of them.
What's on the DVDs?
Everything felt surreal after my resurrection. It was not until I saw some familiar items in my room that I gained my footing.
That's exactly
That's 4.
what
We
I
need
mean.
6 in total
They're
out of
all
this.
I carried with me from my childhood.
And that will be a
What
level
was
up
on
the
your
next day,
DVD
which is what we needed.
Old musicals.
And then both of them will gain an
They
epic
brought me
move as
comfort
well.
during the difficult times in my childhood.
What were they about?
Simple times in a simpler world. I know it wasn't like that, not really. But I always wondered if it could be.
Okay, we need to give her a gift. I want to find the right gift for her. That's Blade. Captain Marvel. Buccaneer Bay. Trying to find the right thing. Photography. Russian poetry? No. That's about War Machine. Wow, okay. Reed Richards, so that's from the Fantastic Four. There's so many name drops in this. I wonder if their name drops are there for reasons for more characters to be added. I know there's 3 more DLCs coming, but you kind of wonder. So Demon Inside You. That would be Blade, I'm guessing. For those who see beauty in darkness, that's probably a Nico one. I'm hoping we've got something for her. Squadron Supreme. With the Drum as a new front opened in Modern Warfare. Good morning, Goated, how are you? Magneto, that's X-Men. Music Box. That's Carol Danvers. I'm worried that we haven't got anything for her, to be fair. Got some truly evolving candies around the world, not for everyone, that's for sure. I am worried we haven't got something that's actually good for her, which won't give us much friendship level gain. The return of Captain America. Magic for normies. Jet fuel, let me guess that's Iron Man. Someone discovered the Great Wars. Quite most here at the start. Spider-Man. A lullaby song to children, Transia. Ah, that will do, because she's from Transia. Yeah, perfect.
So
like the activity plus 5 friendship, plus 4 conversation, plus 10 friendship level gained from the legendary gift. That's what we needed. How are you this morning, Goated? Right, 19 friendship gains. So tomorrow she will level up in terms of friendship to the next level, and that will complete the side quest we just got as well. Right, we need to find Captain America. That's the next port of call. He's outside training, as you would expect from Captain America, to be fair. And then we can do a mission. I think it's a general mission next, because it will probably lock out
Steve,
story
Carol
missions.
needs your help decrypting Crossbones' files.
It figures she'd send you. Did she tell you I want nothing to do with it? Because I still don't.
We're going to convince him to go and help Carol.
Those files he had on the team are disturbing. If you need to take a moment...
Bit of reverse psychology.
That's not why I left. It was something Crossbones said. The old man. He was talking about my greatest enemy.
Sure, the World War.
The Red Skull commanded Hydra during the war.
Yeah, they weren't good.
Obsessed with the occult.
You think the Red Skull has something
I
to
actually
do
watched
with those files?
Wakanda Forever the
I'm
other day, for the first
One
time.
file is called Project Gutmortar. A classic
That was
name
good.
for a
I like
Red
the tribute they
Skull
did
terror
to
weapon.
the guy who played Black Panther. The
Rumlow
tribute was
wants-
incredible.
Wanted me to use the tools of my oldest enemy to defeat the newest. I won't give him the satisfaction.
We won't know until
Steve,
you decrypt it.
we need to know what the file says. Information from any source is valid if it helps us defeat Lilith.
A tool is just a tool justifies so many terrible outcomes. I won't be part of anything cooked up by the Red Skull.
We've had Red Skull's
That is not your call
granddaughter,
to make.
Sin, previously. That was
You
part of
helped put
Deadpool's
me in
DLC.
charge. Now trust me to
There's
do
so
my
many
job.
name drops.
Well, I guess you have been paying attention. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, huh? I'll talk to Carol and do what I can. Thanks for helping me work through this, Hunter.
Of course.
Okay, I think he's agreed. I don't think there's anyone left to talk to now, which means we can now go out and do a mission. Before we do a mission, we'll send a load of people out on their intel missions, which means we can't use them. So we'll restrict their choice. We need credits. I think that's the next thing we need. We can send, so Blade needs to do this for a modded ability. So let's send him out. We can only do 2. Nico or Wolverine. Wolverine's finishes earlier, so we'll do that
Sending
one.
your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know.
So they're both out and off, so we
See
can't
you
use
soon.
them in the next mission. We don't want to use the Hunter either if we can avoid it. Some gloss over there. Right, mission time. Main story. Oh, he's actually locked because Wolverine's missing on a mission anyway. It would have been locked because you need to do a general mission before the next story. So we're looking for something that's going to give us credits, ideally. They're going to give us epic stuff. That's Essence. We could do with Essence, to be fair. What's happening in American Southwest? We can't do the credit mission because Blade's not available. That's annoying. Black Hawk Down was pretty good. Black Hawk Down was a really good film, to be fair. Okay. Do you know what? Let's go for the Essence. Oh, it's hard mission, defeat enemies. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We do need Essence for upgrades. We have to use Iron Man for this mission. Play 3 abilities with active redraw bonuses. We'll include that, and that will give us credits. So we'll activate the challenge. Who else do we send with Iron Man for this? Could take Deadpool in. We did use Captain Marvel in the previous mission. I don't really want to use her again. I would like someone else, really. Let's take Wanda. Okay. Draw 2 cards. Let's put that in for Nanite Edge. And... did I just do the wrong one? Oh no, Battlefield Scanner's there. Recovery and Antibiotics Cure. Don't want that one. Let's put in Nanite Edge for Bleed. Right, that's the team. This is a hard mission, but hopefully we can survive. Pin down and stuck until not driving. Yeah, if you're pinned down, you've just got to bide your time as long as possible and hope that someone's coming. There's difficult situations though. Defeat all enemies to finish the encounter. You've got to remember the challenge we've got as well to do. We have gained more redraws. So Iron Man has to play 3 abilities with active redraw bonuses. So, like this one, we'll add knockback. Obviously we need to play the move. That's 2. So Quick Blast will also gain us a move back if we knock someone out. So, I think the ones to the left are the ideal aim. Big guy is going to be the issue taken out, to be fair. I was hoping to knock one of these into another one. No. It's annoying. If you can't knock in, it's kind of a bit of an annoying situation. Okay, we're just going to have to take it out. We get the card move back anyway as well.
I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage.
And that's 1 move done. Right, this one we won't gain the move back. But we can damage either the big guy actually, I think we should damage.
This should be good.
That's another card done, so it's 2 towards the 3 we need for Iron Man now. Okay, so we need 1 more move with him. Target will be carried, change to another target. So we can do damage to 2 of those. That will give him a Fuego as well, which will help him power up his moves. This will also give us the card play back.
Bad luck for you, friendo.
The Fuego, so that makes him strong. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Message was good. People ask people why to go to war. People go to war because they're commanded to do so. They don't do it by choice. They do it because they're following orders more than anything else. Target an enemy to explode at the start of the next turn for 678 KO. They explode for 134. Okay, Hex Charge is interesting. Play 2 marked. Marked refunds a card play. So let's do sort of 2 plays to go. Get both of those. Play them as marked. So it means if they're knocked out, we get the card back.
You left me no choice.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We have got air superiority here. Damage every enemy. If we redraw, there's more damage. 1 there, 1 there. Okay. He will damage every enemy. We'll gain the card play back because we're taking out 1 of the marked as well.
Shouldn't have pissed me off.
Trophy achieved, challenge accepted. And that should be the challenge done as well.
Your computer must be working overtime, Stark.
And card play refunded. That splits there. The health is split as well. But yeah, people don't go to war because they want to. They go because they're ordered to. Right, we haven't got any more things we can use, really. can redraw that to gain 1 heroism, but we're not going to be able to use the move. I think I don't want to push him because I don't want to knock him out, because we gain a card play back once we actually knock him out. There's 2 of these to deal with. Where is Deadpool? It's there. Won't knock him out. I'm not expecting to knock him out though either. Do damage. I don't want to... I want to draw... Actually, combat items, draw 2 cards. We need moves. Can we get to do some moves? What do we got? That's not too bad. Right, quick shot will gain a card play back. We can chain to another target. It's not going to KO though. That's annoying. That will, but it's kind of a waste because we're going to take it out and gain the card play back anyway. Okay, she will only damage enemies nearby. I'm trying to think of how to get the card play back without wasting something. Will he actually take one of these out? How much health do they have? 74? No. So it won't even take them out anyway. So actually, it won't chain. But we can damage it enough. Let's do that. Well, the Thunder Forever is really good. And like I say, I like their tribute. The tribute they did to the guy who played Black Panther and died. That tribute was incredible, to be fair. Right, we can push this guy and knock him out. I'm guessing we can do the same to this guy. No, we can't. Okay. Wanda's there. Okay, let's knock this guy out at least. That's one of them down.
I hope you're keeping score at home.
Right, that's our turn done. We are going to take some damage. He's targeting no one. He's targeting no one. Iron Man's going to get hit by the big guy and the hounds, but that's okay. I think he should survive. And then we'll go next turn and see what we can do. This is meant to be a hard mission as well, so it's not going to be that simple. Yes, T'Challa, yeah. Yeah, was he Chad Boseman or something? Yeah, their tribute was really good. Okay, Iron Man is corrupted, so we're going to be aware of that. More hounds coming in.
Sometimes enough is enough.
Oh, don't make 2 of them. It means they've split health, so that's good, but they're strong. Okay. No, don't make 3 of them as well. There's 3 big guys now. The health would have been split, so that's something. But I wouldn't... Oh, that's not good.
Why are they all
Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted in terms of them. The health is quite low, to be fair. It's only 78. Okay. How much damage do these ones have? Doesn't tell us. The ones that don't tell us their health are generally quite easy to take out. Because I can move Wanda here. And she could use her hex field and take these guys out. So it only does where she is. Okay. Unleashed. Increase size of her area abilities by 40% for 2 turns. By 40%. Do you know what? If we move Wanda to the middle here. I don't want to push anyone. I'm just going to move her to the middle. Okay. Now, if we do Unleashed to increase her size of her abilities. Okay. And then if we do... I don't want an enemy to explode. What's this one do? That's an enemy explode, isn't it? Hex field. So we're going to damage everyone in that field. We don't... Oh, we damage... I don't think we damage Iron Man. It's only enemies. I think I wanted to move a little bit. I want to try and incorporate that one in as well, if we can. Trying to see how much damage I'll do. So she can move a little bit more. If we move her to there... I thought we could move her. It's not letting me move her now. Normally you can move more than once. As long as you don't push. Right, hex field anyway. We'll take out 2 of them. Let's do that.
I know that wasn't your
Did we actually damage him? I don't know if we did. We have got a hero combo as well. He's already marked. We need to take him out to gain that back. Hero combo does 264 damage. It's our last card play for this turn before we get attacked. That will take the big guy out at least. The other 2 would survive annoyingly. Let's start of their turn, we could do Hex Charge instead, but it's only one enemy exploding. And it won't KO anyone. Or we re-roll that and try and get a different move. I think we actually do it. Let's do it. Hero combo. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, the place is unique. But it was just a really good way they did it, to be fair. Right, annoyingly, I may have messed it up because we could have got a card play back there. It may be a mistake. Let's redraw that one for an extra heroism. Okay, she's gained another hex field. We need to do something with Hex Charge. We can throw, but I don't think it's worth taking out. We can't push because of Wanda moved. I'm just thinking what else we can do. See, that can explode, but it's not going to do any damage. There's no targets there. Big guy, there's nothing we can really do with him. I'm guessing we'll kill Iron Man if we drop that down, so that's not a good idea. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We could throw that and take that guy out. I suppose that's something.
Allow me.
Okay, we are going to get hit this turn. Iron Man's going to take a hit from this guy. He is corrupt. He's going to take 79 damage when he gets hit. After the hit, in fact. We may lose Iron Man after this turn, I think. There's nothing I can really do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. We may lose Iron Man after this turn. Right, let's see what happens.
Where have I seen that?
Right, she's corrupted. She's going to take damage in the turn. Yeah, I saw the first one as well.
We should help our friend.
Okay, Iron Man is down.
I don't think we're done just yet.
I think we may have made a mistake by using the combo when we should have focused more on taking enemies out. Iron Man's got some pretty good moves that we can use, so we do want him back. We need heroism for Pain Pinata. Okay, we can gain the card play back by taking that one out.
Is only an illusion.
And that will give us some heroism as well.
Ooh, you should probably see a doctor.
Why did we not get... It was marked. We should have gained card play back, surely. I thought we would have gained card play back there. We have got Pain Pinata. How many enemies can we damage in one? It's just trying to get as many in the field as possible. Well, we'll take 2 out with that. What about him? No. Can't get all 4 in at once. We can do 3 and take 2 out. Pain Pinata.
Gonna get you.
Means we're not reviving Iron Man just yet, though. Yeah, the first one was good, though. Okay.
You're getting pretty good.
A small Fuego for Deadpool, which is always good. Obviously, I would like to get Iron Man back up if we can. And he plays 1. I might have to redraw one of these. Let's redraw that one. What do we get? I didn't want to redraw it that way. There we go, that's what I wanted. I had a redraw on it, that was the problem. Oh, mag dump. Right, we've got to try and take out a big guy if we can. We have got a card play left, but we just haven't got anything. Wanda won't damage anyone because she's not close enough. We need to move Wanda then, don't we? I don't know if the Hex Field will actually do enough damage. How much health have they got? 121. He's got 78, so she won't take it out. Health is 78. 3 and 3. If she moves there, she could damage all of them, I think. You can see her field there. She won't knock him out, but she'll do a decent amount of damage. Could we knock him out by pushing? No. Okay, so even pushing him won't knock him out. We could potentially move her there and damage all of those. I think we'll do that. And then we've got a Hex Field. Damage all of them. Won't take any of them out, but it's damage. That's the main thing. It's all about damage. First move, the anyway kills one of the Golden Panthers. He has a sorrow and grudge. He didn't want to be that way. Yeah, it was. He's more of a. Well, they actually say in Wakanda Forever, his style of leadership was different. That's the thing. Right, I think that's everything we can do this turn. We've added corruption to that guy, so he's going to actually go out at the end of the turn, I believe. We need to survive this attack on this turn and hope we've got enough to take everyone out next turn. Oh no, we lost Scarlet Witch. This hasn't gone to plan at all, this fight. There's a big problem. We just lost Scarlet Witch. Okay, the big guy's down because of the corruption. Deadpool is on his own. He does heal himself each turn, which is a bonus. Right. We've lost him Fuego because we got damaged. Right, we got overpowered. It won't knock anyone out. We do have forceful knockback though. We've got to try and take more than one enemy out here at the same time. So let's see what we can do in terms of damage more than one. Okay, we can damage him as well. Damage as many enemies as we can with one move. That's the aim. Okay, that guy is nearly out.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Not worried about being taunted. We've got some Fuego now. 9 health. Okay, these guys are short on health as well. To be fair, we can just drop that on that one and take him out in one there. I've got 80 health. 57. 3. Okay. We can revive if you wanted to at this point. Death from above. It's a bit of an overkill for that guy. He's only got 9 health to be fair. Damage each enemy in an area. What's the area size? Not really enough for what we want really. We could take out one, damage the other. It means we can't revive this turn because we'll lose the 2 to revive. But they're saying that even if we do revive this turn, we don't gain much from it. Well, they're saying that we could use all together now. Let's use that. We'll gain 2 more moves of Deadpool. Plus we gain 2 heroism. Right, we have got mag dump. But that's not worth doing. It's overkill kind of thing to be fair. Right, we could revive Iron Man now. Or Scarlet Witch. Iron Man is probably the better one. So Iron Man's back up. This fight has turned into a bit of a tough one. Now, we could do our last turn and do Leave It to Me. He will gain block. And we gain two redraws too fast. Problem is, I want to take enemies out if possible. I think Pain Pinata. Take the one guy out, damage the other, I think is a better way of doing this. There's not many enemies left, that's the annoying thing. It's just getting the right angles and things on them. Right, I reckon we could take down with push. I want to take out big guy ideally. Okay, we can't damage him with Deadpool and push. What about Iron Man and push? Oh, I can't knock him into anything. That's really annoying. Because if we could knock him into something, he'd be out. Obviously, if we move Iron Man, we could push him. I know he can be pushed and down. I think that's our only choice. I would have rather got the big man down, to be fair. No one's targeting Iron Man. They're both going after Deadpool. So Deadpool's going to take some damage. He will heal at the end of the turn if he stays alive. He will lose his on Fuego though. I think we haven't really got much choice. There's nothing else we can really do. We've got to survive the turn. That's what we've got to do. If we survive the turn, I think we can finish this fight next turn. Okay. Deadpool's still in. Okay, that's fine. There's split health, so it's not going to matter too much. Wish I'd saved Deadpool's move now, where he does an area effect.
Looking at me here.
Okay, Deadpool's healed himself as well.
Tracking multiple targets.
Okay. I think we have to do this one. Death from above will still do damage. These have now got 40 health. This one's got 40 health as well, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do Leave It With Me first. Just in case we can't take him out in one turn, that's blocked for Iron Man. Okay, Quick Blast means we'll get the card play back if we take someone out. So big guy here.
Let's do it.
card play back as well, because it was a quick move. This is where we may be able to finish this mission this turn. And Fuego, because of what we did last turn for him. We have got a hero combo, but again, it's overkill that doesn't really matter. We could chain this to them. Let's take both of those out. Can't do a second chain, to be fair. I think we can win this. We've got one more enemy to take out, and that's mission over and done. Which is good time. We've got about 20 minutes left of the stream.
They don't all have to be pretty.
What's he gained for that? I'll handle it. Played in a turn one. Oh, he gains us a redraw. Okay. Death from above. I don't have to do death from above. There's other things we can do. But I want to see Deadpool do his move, to be fair. So Deadpool can finish off the mission for us.
Are we excited?
The weak link in the team was the Scarlet Witch. We need better moves for her. Which is one reason you've got to take on missions to get the better moves.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
But at least that's mission complete. We're probably only going to get 1 star for it. Because we lost 2. Yep, there we go. There's a 1 star. We gained 37 gloss. We lost 20 because we got 2 heroes knocked out. But the essence is what we did this mission for. Epic Gamma Coil as well, so hopefully that'll be a new move for Scarlet Witch to make it better. But the essence was major gains and some credits, which we are desperate for. Okay, we'll see what we can do in the evening, and then we'll go to sleep. We've got about 15-20 minutes left of the stream, so we'll see what else we can get done. We probably won't get another mission done, to be fair. We could do someone trained up, depending what upgrades and stuff we need to do. So then we can get their level higher. Okay. Who needs to speak to us?
I could use some help.
Oh, it's shop class tonight. Okay. So there'll be a couple of minutes before we can actually go to sleep. What else have we got here? There's a hangout in the we haven't done a hangout in ages. Right, let's do shop class first.
So just the 2 of us?
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
That sounds fair. We'll go. Shop class normally gives us an extra a combat item in battle. So
I already said
since next battle will be a story mission, it's worth having.
We should not keep them waiting.
We won't have time for a story mission today, but Monday morning stream will be Midnight Suns. So we'll be able to do some more story. I've got a feeling we're not going to finish this before Hogwarts Legacy release on Tuesday.
What did you want?
A do-over?
So what I will have to do is probably turn it into evening streams. I know we've got Ragnarok to do. We've got so much we're trying to get done.
But a do-over doesn't have much appeal for either of us.
That's the problem. There's so much we're trying to get done.
I don't understand why we should keep giving you chances.
You shouldn't. Not if you don't want to. But hear me out, okay? I've been the person in charge for years. When I'm stressed, I can steamroll people who never expected it, and certainly don't deserve it.
That's what assholes say. To justify their behavior so they can keep being assholes.
Half of the Avengers agree with you. Look, nothing I did was justified. I was a jerk. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, when you take away all the trappings of ungodly wealth, I'm just a guy who likes to make things. None of my friends were into this stuff. I was the only kid who saw beauty in exhaust manifolds, who spent hours poring over the guts of a microprocessor. That's all I want here, to make things with friends. As long as that's still an option.
That's the whole idea behind this? Okay, here's how we make this work. Tony Stark, CEO, is banned from shop class.
But making things, Tony? The guy we're talking to right now? He can stay.
That's more than fair.
Seems like they've all made up.
Glad that's over with. Feuding with Tony Stark is not an achievement I care to unlock. So, how about we make something new? So, the Hulk.
You designed a prototype that will defeat him.
Hopefully.
No.
No, okay.
Then what about the Hulk?
We don't know if any of this is going to work. But in theory, and I have to stress the theory, we think we can keep you alive for 6 seconds more than Central's models project. Maybe 7.
I need details.
You should explain.
The first prototype agitates the gamma particles infused in the Hulk's skin, hide, carapace, whatever.
It gives the Hulk a burning sensation?
We absolutely shouldn't say it like that, but you get the principle.
Yeah, I shouldn't say it like
Tony
that.
came up with the second prototype.
He says a particle burst may counter the odd gamma effects we've seen. It's localized, but it would benefit the team.
So a gamma reversion cloud?
Huh. That's much better than the Stark party burst. I finally have a use for the components you handed me. You ready to put this one to bed?
Absolutely.
I am ready.
So we're going to have an item, a combat item now we can use against the Hulk in theory. Patience. We gained a new move, Patience. We've had it before. We're not going to use it. We'll probably give it a for essence. But we have a legendary ability, a legendary combat item. Sorry, it's a Gamma Agitator. Applies at 3 weak. That's actually really useful. Or a Gamma Reversion Pulse. Select an enemy or ally, remove all of their status effects. I think a Gamma Agitator is better. We're going to take one of these. Weak is definitely the thing we want to be adding. The wish I'm trying to work on resist another planet where we can travel to a transport. It's the fantasy world is so in depth, isn't it?
Amazing.
It'd be amazing if it was real, but unfortunately it's not.
And Robbie has the right intuition when it comes to putting these prototypes together. I thought he was being overcautious, but that's a crafter's care. Wish I'd seen it earlier.
Okay, I think that's everyone spoken to. We can speak to Robbie now.
I think that was our best work. Everyone did their part. I'm ready to call it a night. How about you?
Yeah, we're done.
Give me
I'll press one button.
You got it.
We are done, so we
I
want to
might
leave
stay
now.
for a bit more. I want to finish an adjustment to the Hell Ride. Is that it for today?
That is it for today. Yes, I'm done.
I am ready to go.
Hey, Robbie, you got a sec?
Definitely no. Spider-Man wants to talk to us again.
About Salazar Steel.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I think this is our best work. Yeah, I know, blah blah team.
Okay, we've got about 10 minutes. We're going to try and get the evening done at least, so on Monday morning we can crack on.
We all work together.
Straight into a main mission. Maybe we can get some of the... We're going to do a hangout event yet though. But if we can get everything done for the evening, Monday morning stream, we can crack on. Right, I think it's just a hangout event. Yes, it is. Okay. So who we hang out with is important because obviously friendship levels up. We don't need to do Wanda because we've already got our friendship going up. Captain America is already level 3. Deadpool's level 2. Nico is level 3. So I think Deadpool, potentially. Unless Captain Marvel's there, which I don't think she is. No, she's there.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, Hunter.
So, who do you want to hang out with?
Let's converse, if you wish.
There's Charlie. Charlie's now gone up to level 4. So one of his combat abilities has been upgraded. Right, who do we want to take for a hangout event? Captain America is already there. I think Deadpool. I think out of all of them, we've already got a friendship level up going up with there. I think Deadpool's the right choice to increase that friendship level. What does he want to do? Fishing, exploring, playing video games. Let's play video games with him. Hopefully he enjoys this and then gives us extra bonuses. We do need a big gift for him as well, which I think we've got a legendary one for him.
You know, being responsible for everything. Surprised your poor back hasn't broken yet with all that pressure.
No.
Not really. It is something we all must deal with as heroes.
Say that nothing is true.
Don't get me started on the job. We've got no health insurance, no time off, and get paid scraps.
The world is bigger than we even know, isn't it? That's the thing.
I am honored to protect those who cannot defend themselves.
That has great marketing potential. Doesn't change the fact that our job sucks.
It can be stressful, but it is part of the role we play as heroes.
I didn't know hero meant
Don't you level up?
No offense, but I'm not bending over backwards for free.
Everyone has their own reason to keep going.
Mine is cold hard cash. But that still doesn't change the fact that our job is harder than me at a katana store. Just hearing the word hero makes me want to walk into oncoming traffic.
It is not that bad.
Says the poster child of heroism. Haven't you ever fantasized about leaving it all behind?
Can't afford to.
I cannot think like that.
Why? Because the longer you think about leaving, the better it sounds?
The more it reminds me of how much I am needed.
Be selfish like me and think of your own needs. No one relies on the lazy guy. What you're feeling is normal, Hunter. We've all thought about ghosting this lifestyle.
That is reassuring. Thank you.
Now, if you ever want to elope, you know where to find me.
Want to elope. Right, we need a legendary gift for Deadpool. I'm sure I've seen one that would be brilliant for him. Just got to find the right one. I'm sure I've seen something though. That's a demon inside. No. I'm sure I've seen something that's legendary for him. This one is X-Men. Captain Marvel. No. What have I seen? Avengers, Return of Captain America, Jet Fuel. I'm looking at all the legendaries first. Spider-Man, Ghost Rider. Don't tell me, oh, we haven't got a legendary. So, we've got to have something that he's going to like. Blood and Blood, no. Otherwise, we're not going to gain that much from him. Freshly mowed grass, Muay Thai. I could give him the world's grossest candy. I'm not sure if he'll like it or not though. Or the sketchbook, in fact. We could give him the sketchbook. Pile of meat. It's probably not for him. Mary Jane's. I'm trying to think what he would actually like. The land of frozen comes a collection of root beers to warm your cold bones. Let's give him root beers. I don't think we're going to gain a massive amount from it. Oh, he did. He loved it.
I don't have anything for you.
So 7 friendship from the activity, 1 from the conversation, 10 from the gifts because he loved it, and we gained 2 critical chance for the hunter. Okay,
I was in a video
I think
game
that's
once,
everything
you
done
know.
for the evening. I don't think there's anyone. Oh, there is someone to talk to in the chapel. Caretaker wants to talk to us in the chapel, so we'll have to go there next. That's what we got. We've got 5 minutes. So let's speak to the caretaker, and then after that, that's probably it for today. And Monday morning stream, we can continue this, and hopefully the main story will continue as well.
It has been a while since
Let's
I've
see what
seen
Sarah
you
has
here,
to say.
Sarah.
I guess when you live forever, places of worship take on a different significance. It doesn't seem so important to turn to a high power when you're not faced with the inevitability of death. But now, death, to even us immortals, is becoming an inescapable inevitability. So here I am, asking for guidance. But the Elder Gods are long gone. Only whispers of their power remain. So I've been sitting here quietly, trying to listen to whatever advice they have to offer. If any.
They'd want you to have faith.
They would want you to have faith that we can get through this.
What? Like wait for a miracle? No, Hunter, that will not do. Sometimes I think you rely too much on the powers of light your ancestors gifted you. But what we need right now is swift action. Perhaps
I think it
should
means
be
we should have given the
asking
dark
Agatha.
answer,
She
potentially.
would know better than I on what to do. Her spirit has only made herself known for one night, and she's already done more to heal the wounds of this team than I have in 6 months.
We can heal after. We can
Do
heal
not be
after.
so hard on yourself. You have been focused.
I'm not
on
worried
the
about
mission.
light and dark balance. It doesn't bother me.
Yes,
So
but I feel like I've neglected the well-being of my team.
No, Sarah. You have been keeping us alive. There will be plenty of time for more healing after we defeat Lilith. I do hope we get that chance.
If we survive, I hope to learn more soft skills from her. She was always the more maternal one out of the two of us.
I will not argue with you there. Well, I should leave you to your prayers.
Let's hope someone answers them. Thank you, Hunter, but I'd like to be left alone.
okay, so that is done. There is nothing else for us to do. So, and we're out of time for this morning. So we'll just go to the bedroom so we're ready. I'm not going to sleep just in case there's something with Lilith or something going on. That is all we can do. We're out of time. We've managed to do quite a bit today, story-wise. We've defeated Crossbones, which was incredible. Whether he's dead or not, I don't know. Oh, we have actually got something we can actually do. We gained patience, didn't we? I'm going to get rid of that for heroic essence. There we go. And we gained the Hunter's legendary suit as well, which is why he's dressed like that now. We also got Agatha back. I don't know what was bigger, getting Agatha back or defeating Crossbones, to be fair, but they're both pretty cool things to happen. But the story continues. We are not done. There's still more to do. I was hoping we'd have this finished before Hogwarts Legacy releases next week, but it won't be finished by the looks of things. So, because of that, we've got Monday morning stream for Marvel Midnight Suns, and then on Tuesday we start Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, some of the evening streams next week will be Marvel Midnight Suns. So that will happen next week. But that is it for this morning. We are back. There's one more live stream this week, and that is tomorrow evening with a relaxed playthrough of The Witcher. That's tomorrow evening for those that haven't seen it before. It's a relaxed playthrough. We chat, we talk, we just see everything the game has to offer, but we're not trying for trophies, we're not going for platinum. We're just enjoying the game itself. Yeah, just a relaxed playthrough, really. Once we're done, well, I'm probably going to do Red Dead Redemption or something afterwards as a relaxed playthrough. I do enjoy the relaxed playthroughs, just because they're just chilled out. It's 2 hours, we chat, we talk, we can do some missions and that kind of stuff. That is the plan. But that is it for today. We are finished for the moment. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We'll be back tomorrow evening with The Witcher. But that is it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and if we don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend. And hopefully we'll see you either for Marvel Midnight Suns next week, or possibly for Hogwarts Legacy next week. I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget, the channel update video is Sunday evening as well. Have a look at that. I'll talk about what is coming up on the channel, but also it'll be a chance for me to tell you about what's happened to me in the last month and how I'm doing as well. So keep an eye out for that on Sunday evening as well. Goated, thank you very much. Pleasure as always. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. But thank you for everything, Goated. Much appreciated. And that is us. Thank you all. Have a good one. We'll see you very soon. Thank you for watching.